How's it going, everybody? And welcome to another live stream tracking severe weather here on the channel. Like I said last time, this is just something new that I kind of wanted to do just because I am a weather enthusiast and storm chaser and all that good stuff. So, yeah, tracking some severe thunderstorms this
New
evening
information. This flash flood warning has been updated.
um, in Arkansas.
A new severe
And
thunderstorm
what you're
warning
hearing in the
has been issued.
background is this is the Arkansas Skywarn Hub.
A new
We're listening
severe
to that on
thunderstorm
All
warning has been
Star.
issued.
Sorry, I'm trying to adjust a few audio levels and stuff here
A
too.
new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Bring that up just a touch. Yeah, so like I said, we're tracking severe storms, and right now I'm looking at this one to the northeast of Little Rock. It's a little bit more due north of Little Rock, kind of near to the northwest of Cabot, south of El Paso, Arkansas, south of Alonia. What's up,
A
James?
new radar
Nothing much
indicated
going on right
tornado
now. I'm
warning
just
has been issued.
doing a live stream talking about weather pretty much. Just tracking some severe storms in
New
Arkansas right
information.
now.
This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
Nothing here. Nothing here in Oklahoma. We had our fun last night. But yeah, it's this one right here that's in the red polygon. And it's this area right there. I circled it in red. You can't really see that. Let me switch to white. It's going to be this area right here is going to be our area of concern right now. And it's going to be where these reds and these greens start to come together. Circle that again. More so this area right there. And that's going to be tracking off to the northeast. It's going to be tracking off to the northeast there. I need to drag something down a little bit.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Here. I think that's what I had it set at. One sec. Just trying to make another quick adjustment here. I got this telestration tool set up here a little bit while ago so that I could kind of draw on the map, because that was the thing I couldn't do on the last live stream, was draw in there and show you guys and all that. So yeah, right now the this is the only tornado warning in Arkansas right now. Switch over to correlation coefficient. Don't see anything necessarily too concerning with that right now. Let's see. Nothing too crazy with that right now. But you can definitely see that it's got a hook on it to the south of El Paso. Actually, as I say that, the velocities actually have increased. So if you know anybody out there along U.S. Highway 64, State Highway 5, kind of toward Beebe, Floyd, Center Hill, Higginson, McRae, Griffithville. This is currently to the south of El Paso, Arkansas. It's going to be tracking off to the northeast. So let me kind of rock this back real quick, and you can see the velocities just come up in the last couple of radar frames, or the last couple of radar scans here. And it's going to be this area, this green, where this green and this red kind of come together. Let's see. It's going to be this area right. Well, this area right here is going to be our area of concern. And tornado warning. Now the tornado warning has actually been observed. So this is, as I say that, it's turning into a purple polygon. So this tornado is actually on the ground. So there should be a debris signature there. If we switch over to correlation coefficient, there should be a CC drop on that now. Let's see. There we go. That is a that's probably a large tornado. As you can see, it's got a very well defined. I mean, that's a very strong couplet. This is probably a large, violent tornado on the ground right now, if I had to guess, just looking again at that correlation coefficient. And then you look at the base velocity or the base reflectivity. Oops. Uh, One sec. Trying to go back to reflectivity. As you can see, it's got this kind of this purple in here. That could be a debris ball right there. And then if we go back to correlation coefficient, see if that lines
New
up,
information. This tornado warning has been updated.
we're gonna see. There we go. Yeah, so that is that's a debris ball on there right now. And again, this is going to be south of El Paso, Arkansas right now. So I'm going to take that off the screen real quick. That drawing on there.
New information.
Go back to base
warning has been
base
updated.
reflectivity. And yeah, so again, this is going to be to the west of Ward. Ward, you're in the clear. Places like Beebe, Floyd, Center Hill, Higginson, Griffithsville. Yeah, this is a heads up, and if this thing gets a little bit stronger, we could see it take more of a right-hand turn. Right now, let's look at the current track that it's on. This is headed up more toward the northeast, almost due toward, I'd say, Searcy. And I can actually track from the debris ball right there. Again, there's a debris ball right now on radar being indicated in this blue here. And I'll draw a little bit of a line. So it's headed kind of toward this area right there with I have the circle there and the white line there. That's kind of where the storm is headed at this point right now. And let me go back to velocity and see if it's ramped up some in the last scan.
This severe, considerable, destructive thunderstorm warning has been updated. New information. This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
Go back a couple of frames. Looks close to the same, but definitely when you start getting those reds in there, that's pretty concerning. And I haven't heard any ham radio reports right now on the...
New information.
Haven't heard any amateur radio reports right now. But, sorry, I'm looking at some other stuff here right now. Haven't seen any amateur radio reports yet, or heard any right now, so I don't know if there's any spotters on that. At least amateur radio spotters. I'm going to, real quick... try and see if I can pull up a tower cam real quick. Let's see. Let's see if I can't pull up tower cam maybe here. Come on. Trying to get my bar down there back up. I'm actually going to switch this over to... radar scope real quick. Maybe.
New information.
Let's switch back over to radar scope real quick. There's radar scope, and then I'll put radar scope up on this storm.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
I'm going to try to pull up that... So here's that tornado warning on radar scope. It looks like the hooks actually increased this last radar scan. It's getting a little bit stronger here, and this is tracking along I-57 here to the now to the north of Cabot. And again, this is headed towards places like Searcy. Searcy, you're not currently in the warning, but definitely keep an eye out there if you're in Searcy. This is headed your way. And I'm gonna double pane this with storm relative velocity, and the velocity signature is a little bit tough to pick out, but it's definitely still there. Definitely still a pronounced...
New information. This tornado warning has been updated.
Velocity signature right there, and I'm going to kind of highlight it right here. So where these reds and these greens come together, and it's definitely in the right spot with that hook. I'll actually take this off. I'll take base reflectivity off. I'm going to switch to the correlation coefficient. Still definitely as you can see where that velocity is, there's still that area where there's just this negative, what we call negative correlation coefficient values here. And it's just basically, that's a sign of debris. that is debris being lofted up into the air by this tornado. So there is definitely a tornado on the ground, I would say, with this right now. And the National Weather Service seems to agree because they have put a tornado observed tag on this. And again, that's a rather large debris signature. That is a rather large debris signature. I'm going to go to the iDrive Arkansas real quick and see if I can pick up any cameras in that area, see if there's any kind of cameras maybe along I-54. I would be surprised if there's not, but it'll probably be a little bit until it gets a little bit closer to maybe BB, till we actually can see anything, because this is, I mean, there's a lot of hills out in this part of Arkansas. So I'm trying to pull up iDrive Arkansas right now and see if we can't see anything on there. So give me just 1 second. I'm going to try to pull up
A new severe
iDrive
thunderstorm
Arkansas.
warning
New severe
has been
thunderstorm
issued.
warning for Fulton, Izard, Randolph, and Sharp counties in Arkansas. Tornado possible tag on that as well. And this is a So in this last radar scan, it does look like the debris signature is a little bit more spread out, and that could just be uh, the velocity is a little bit more broad, I would say. I mean, still tight, but a little bit more. It's definitely still there, but the debris signature is not quite in the same place as it. I mean, it still kind of lines up, as you can see. It's about on the edge of the area that I circled. I mean, there's still definitely a debris signature in there. It's just a little bit more broad, and that could either be because there's a lot of debris in the air, or that could be because, um, I mean, it could be weakening or not. But I'm gonna look and see what the text says on this warning and see, does it say? I'm gonna look and see, does it say large tornado? It just says let's just
A new radar indicated tornado warning has been
go
issued.
back to this text data. It just says observed tornado. It doesn't say. Yeah, it doesn't say large tornado in the text of the warning. So that's a good sign right now. Yeah, James, I know about my radar. Unfortunately, I can't use any of those live streams on there without permission. I can't use any of the live streams on there without permission. Those are all copyrighted, so I can't show those on there. This tornado was reported 3 miles east of Otto, Arkansas. OTTO, Otto. That's going to be southeast of Conway by amateur radio. So I believe we might have heard that. I definitely heard them talking about some lowering and stuff near Cabot. So that's probably going to be this tornado that they were talking about. So this is possibly a long track tornado at this point. And it is moving off to the northeast at 35 miles an hour. Still trying to get the iDrive Arkansas cameras up and see if I can't find a camera to show you guys kind of what's going on right now. It's just running a little bit slow right now. New tornado warning is coming out right now for Iron, Madison, Reynolds, St. Francois, St. Sancius and Washington counties in Missouri until 8 p.m. That's going to be at 7:13 p.m. Severe thunderstorm capable of producing tornado located 8 miles northwest of Glover or 11 miles west of Ironton, moving northeast at 65. So heads up if you're in those areas. We'll go to that warning here in just a second. As soon as I get back over to radar scope, I don't necessarily want to leave this one too much. It does look like it's a little bit more broad though in this last scan, but there's still a tornado debris signature there.
Has been issued.
Definitely still seeing a tornado debris signature on that. So yeah, that's still a concern. Tornado possibly still on the ground. You're north of BB. And tornado warning is going to continue for Lonoke and White counties in Arkansas. Severe thunderstorm capable of producing tornado located near BB or 9 miles north of Cabot. So it doesn't look like this is still on the ground. The velocity signature is definitely still there. And as we continue to go through the evening, the tornado threat may kind of elevate a little bit more.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Elevate a little bit more as we go into the evening as the low-level jet kind of starts to ramp up. So we'll have to see kind of what kind of effect the low-level jet has on the storms. Typically, though, they do ramp up. Trying to get cameras to show up. Their website's very slow. At least when you're live streaming. Because it thinks it needs to give me radar. Let's see.
New information. This tornado warning has been updated.
Tornado warning remains in effect until 7:45 p.m. for North Carolina.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Just trying to go back through GR level X here.
New information. This severe considerable destructive thunderstorm warning has been updated.
Yeah, it looks like the rotation's definitely broadened out here. At least on what I'm seeing out of Little Rock.
This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
On a Little Rock radar. So that's definitely a good sign.
New information. This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
Where's my warnings window? I want to go show you guys that other warning though real quick. Let's go to this latest one. The Iron, Madison, Reynolds, St. Francis, and Washington counties. We'll look at it on base velocity right now. This is out of... that's not a very good look at the storm. I don't know if there's a closer radar site than that. That's going to be out of the St. Louis radar. I mean, it's kind of a little bit tough to see. This is that one, so it's going to be more of a QLCS or linear type of tornado threat here. So this is going to be more of like your quick spin up, but you could still get a strong tornado out of that. So just a heads up if you're near Ironton, Iron Mountain Lake, Bismarck, Farmington, to the south of St. Louis. And then we'll jump down to this one, Oregon and Shannon County, Missouri. Jump down here. This one's a little bit, this one's more isolated. This is not so much a linear one. So as you can see there, we've got a couplet right here. Velocity signature right there where these reds and these greens kind of come together. So that's a concern there. So if you're in places like Van Buren, is that Missouri, or is that can't tell if that's going to be Missouri or if this is going to be, looks like this is going to be Missouri. So yeah, Van Buren, Missouri, if you're in that area, that neck of the woods, just a heads up, tornado warning. Don't see any confirmation that that's on the ground right now, but yeah. And then Carter and Ripley counties, well, that's where the Van Buren is, so that's the same storm. So heads up there. Jump up to Illinois real quick. Brown and Pike County, there's a tornado warning there as well for you. Let me check this thread out here. Again, this up here looks a little bit more linear, and looks like they've actually cut out. part of that warning. And there is a new tornado warning coming though for Independence, Jackson, and White counties in Arkansas. As soon as that populates, we'll jump to it.
Warning for central Independence, central Jackson, northwestern White County until 8 p.m. At 7:18, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Pleasant Plains, 14 miles south of Batesville, moving northeast at 45 miles per hour.
New information. This severe
Independence,
thunderstorm
Jackson,
warning
White.
has
So
been
waiting on
updated.
that one to populate right now. And as soon as that one pops up, I will take you guys to it.
A new radar indicated tornado warning has been issued.
Still waiting on iDrive Arkansas website to load so we can maybe get a look at this thing. It's not really wanting to show me the cameras. I would imagine that everybody and their dog's probably trying to look at the cameras right now. So turn that off. It's I don't need all these closures and everything. I'm just trying to turn some stuff off so maybe it'll load a little bit better. Turn off that. Turn off weather radar. Their website is very taxing, I guess, on my computer. Yeah, I see that, and I'm going to go back to that warning here in just a second. See if we can't maybe get a look at this thing. There we go. Finally got the cameras to toggle on. So I'm going to come back over here to radar scope. That one. There we go. The Independence, Jackson, and White. This is another tornado warning, and this one's going to be also an isolated, and you can kind of see this is going to be out ahead of the line of storms here. You can see it's got that gate-to-gate shear right here. Red and the greens coming together right there to the north of Pleasant Plains. So if you're in places like Oil Trough, Newark, heads up to you. This is going to be to the north of Diaz, Arkansas. North of Tuckerman. Tuckerman, you're actually just barely in the warning. So we'll see. This is moving off to the northeast. I also believe this one is moving 45 miles an hour. Moving northeast at 45 miles an hour. So this thing's going kind of fast.
This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
This is moving pretty fast. I do want to go back down to that other one in Lonoke and White counties. This is that one that earlier was an observed tornado, and they since dropped the observed tornado on it. This is headed towards CRC right now. I mean, it's still got a rather impressive look on base reflectivity. As you can see, it's got this hook here, but the velocities are a little bit more spread out. It's got this hook right here. So there could be a tornado developing right now. So again, heads up if you're in places like Searcy, anywhere to the west and southwest of Searcy, there's a possible tornado developing, and this will be actually coming up towards I-57 here shortly as well. I'm still trying to get the traffic cameras to show up. I might have one actually up near Searcy, it looks like. Let's see what our options are here. There's actually one near BB along I-57, at least one. Tornado warning, they canceled White County in Arkansas. They are continuing Independence and Jackson counties, though. So just a heads up on that if you live in those areas. Trying to look and see what we have as far as cameras go here. You see my hand moving around there. It's because it's capturing my hand tool on my telestrator tool overlay.
New information. This tornado warning has been updated.
Guess my camera decided to die too, so I'll have to go swap batteries out here in just a second. But more importantly, I want to see if we can't find a camera here north of BB. I might have one. Hopefully this camera is still working. That's
A new radar indicated
northbound.
tornado warning has been issued.
Or that's southbound, so that's going to be pointing away from it on this ADOT camera.
New information. This
Let's look
severe
at this one.
thunderstorm warning has been updated.
Hopefully this one's pointing a little bit more to the north. But we'll see. This one's pointing north. But it's already moved, so it's already moved past this camera that I was looking at just now. So it's already moved past that camera.
The tornado warning for northeastern White County has canceled. The tornado thunderstorm which prompted the warning has moved out of the warned area.
It's currently 79 degrees there, though, according to this traffic camera. So just a heads up there.
Time for eastern and north central Arkansas. This is KU5J, AR Link Skywarn Net Control.
Still trying to find one that points off to the west. It's a little bit tough. I'm going to go back to radar scope real quick. Yeah, it's still a little bit more broad. Still a little bit more broad. So that's a good sign there. They did cancel the tornado warning, though, for Brown County, Illinois. Still trying to find camera near maybe Searcy.
New information.
Points off to the
This
west.
severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
Maybe we'll get lucky.
New information. This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
New severe thunderstorm warning for
New
Rock Island,
information. This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
Cedar, Rock Island in Illinois, Cedar, Des Moines, Johnson, Jones, Louisa, Muscatine, and Scott,
A new
Iowa.
severe thunderstorm warning has
That's
been issued.
the one that just came through right now. It does look like it maybe there might be another uptick in the velocities here. I'm seeing these, again, these reds and these greens. That's what we're looking for, and they're kind of starting to come together a little bit more to the north of McRae here. So again, this is heading towards places like Searcy, Arkansas, and if it continues to have this kind of uptick there, I mean, it's a little bit displaced, but my radar image is showing about a minute difference between the two views. So just a heads up there. There's like a minute delay in between the storm. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, now it kind of lines up a little bit more with the edge of that hook. I still think that this is just barely off on my storm relative velocity. Still showing 724 is my last scan on that. So again, this is moving off to maybe Higginson. Maybe it's going to go probably
A new
south
severe
of.
thunderstorm warning has
Might
been
actually be
issued.
going south of Searcy and might toward Higginson.
In north central White counties, the severe thunderstorm that prompted the warning has moved out of the area, and they have continued the severe thunderstorm warning for. I'm sorry, canceled also the thunderstorm warning for eastern, Stone, and southeastern Izard counties. Tornado watch remains in effect until midnight. For eastern
New
and
information.
central Arkansas.
This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
There we go. They did cancel the tornado warning,
New
by the way,
information.
for
This
Lonoke and
tornado
White
warning
counties in
has been
Arkansas.
updated.
So that's good news for you guys.
New information. This tornado warning has been updated.
National Weather Service has canceled the tornado warning.
All right,
for
I think I have.
and southwestern White counties. Storm which prompted the warning is weakened below.
I think I might have a camera right here.
Appears capable of producing a tornado. A tornado watch remains in effect until midnight. For
So yeah, this thing's
Arkansas.
flying to the
Class A
northeast.
AR Link Skywarn Net Control.
This is to the south. Still trying to find a camera that points a little bit more west. But it does look like they just issued a new tornado warning for Jefferson, St. Francis, St. Genevieve, and Washington counties in Missouri. That's going to go until 7:28. Should be coming through on the overlay here in just a second too. Come on. Still trying to get this camera to load. That's southbound. I mean, it's a little bit dark. It's not really the
A new radar-indicated tornado warning has been issued.
Let me look at it on radar again. See, if that comes through, it's going to cross near Garner. To the maybe right on Garner. It may cross right on Garner. So I need to find a camera near Garner. There actually might be one. Hopefully this one's pointing off to the east. This is
New
pointing
information.
northbound,
This severe
which would be
thunderstorm warning has
probably
been
east.
updated.
Highway 13 northbound. That is not where that shows to.
A severe thunderstorm warning.
They don't have a lot of
Central
cameras
Business
apparently.
County is canceled.
Was this southbound? I think this one was southbound.
The warning is moved out of the area.
Does look like the rotation's actually getting a little bit stronger. This is northbound, so that's not going to work.
Randolph, northeastern Fulton, and northeastern Charlotte counties.
This is already
New
moved
information.
through.
This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
7 miles east of Cherokee Village, moving northeast at 35 miles per hour. 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail can be expected with this storm. A tornado watch remains.
Still trying to find a
PM
camera.
for Central Arkansas.
This
Tornado
crosses
watch
Garner. I
also
think that's
remains in
northbound
effect
would
until
work.
midnight for eastern and
If that's a
north central
northbound camera.
Arkansas. This is KU
There we go. So this is about to show you guys this. This, it looks like it might have already passed through. It looks to me like it's already passed through. But we'll see. And the camera's not loading. Yeah, I don't know about anything. I think everybody's probably tired after yesterday. There was severe weather outbreak yesterday across
A new
Oklahoma
considerable destructive
and
thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Oklahoma and Texas. I actually went down to Texas and chased storms all the way up from Texas to up into southern Oklahoma yesterday. I gotta fix my camera real quick.
New information. This tornado warning has been updated. A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
The National Weather Service in Little Rock has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northwestern Prairie, northwestern Lone Oak, and south central White County. At 7:30 p.m., a severe thunderstorm located over Cabot, moving northeast at 45 miles per hour. 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail can be expected with this storm. A tornado watch remains in effect until midnight for central Arkansas. Also, the severe National Weather Service has canceled the severe thunderstorm warning for southwestern Independence County. KU5J.
Hopefully. Alright, there we go. Glad you guys can see me now. Just checking one more thing here. Let's see. Not sure why that's still showing up. Just trying to clear some things out. Got a lot of random stuff on here, and I think this is gonna make it run a little bit smoother. Hopefully it'll run a little bit smoother with that off. Says that's inactive. Featured chat. Inactive. Okay. Just wanted to change a couple of things here on my audio settings, and hopefully alright. Um, yeah, unfortunately I can't just use people's streams. I could really only use like public access things like traffic cameras and stuff.
A
I
new
can't use
severe
any of their
thunderstorm
stuff
warning has been
because
issued.
that's copyright. So I can't go using chasers cameras without their permission.
A
And
new considerable destructive
I'm not gonna
thunderstorm
pay
warning has been
right
issued.
now. New tornado warning just got issued for Henderson
A
and
new
Mercer counties in
radar
Illinois and Des
indicated
Moines
tornado
and Lewis
warning has
counties in
been issued.
Iowa. So that's going to be until 8:15 p.m. Still having some problems getting these cameras to load, so I guess we're just not going to be able to. I'm not going to be able to get iDrive Arkansas cameras to work. Just doesn't want to work on PC. So, if it loads at some point, yeah, it looks like this is making more of a northward jog though now towards Searcy. So this is coming in right now into the west sides of Searcy, Arkansas. So heads up if you're in Searcy. This looks like it's going to stay north of I-57. Does not look like it's going to cross I-57 until after Searcy. So places like Judsonia. This is not tornado warned though anymore. They dropped the tornado warning. They let it. Did they cancel it or they let it expire? They either cancel it or they let it expire. But it's no longer tornado warned. But broad circulation with it right now. So we'll see if they reissue it or not.
New information. This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
And there's only one tornado warning right now in Arkansas, and that's going to be Independence County and Jackson counties. Yeah, I'm just going to give up on the camera, I guess, because it's not showing up. I think I am just overloading my computer right now, and there is a tornado warning storm up there headed towards. Well, it looks like this is headed toward Jonesboro. Again, there's still circulation on this. Go back over to storm relative velocity. It's just very broad. It's just very broad. If I can bring that back to show you guys real quick. Turn off radar scope. So you can see it's still a little bit broad right there. It's going to be west of Searcy, but it looks like it's
New
moving.
information. This tornado warning.
It looks like it's actually going to move to the north of Searcy. So White County, again in Arkansas. This is headed more towards Bald Knob, Russell, Bradford. Y'all aren't in any kind of warning right now. There is actually a new tornado warning, though, for Hancock, Henderson, McDonough, and Warren counties in Illinois. Is that this one? It's not this one. It looks like there's multiple tornado warnings up there. Should be getting some new data here in just a second. Is this going to let me pick this? It's not letting me draw on the screen right now. Don't know why it's not letting me draw. Go back here. So, if it'll let me draw.
A new radar indicated tornado warning has been issued.
It's not drawing.
New information. This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
Come on. My drawing tool's not wanting to let me draw right now. There we go. So yeah, right here again, this is the area that we're looking at right now, and that's still broad. It's still broad for the time being. But this is the one that produced a tornado back a little bit further to the west. It's not even going to let me erase now. That's the one that produced tornado back toward the west, so towards to the north of Cabot. You can see that tornado report right here.
New information. This tornado warning has been updated.
Tornado reported via amateur radio. But again, there's no tornado warning on this right now. So I do want to jump up to the other tornado warning in Independence, Jackson County. I still don't have any traffic cameras, so I'm just going to give up on that right now. What's up, Greg? Good to see you in here. And Eric. Good to see all you guys in here. Appreciate y'all watching. Just tracking some storms right now near in Arkansas. If I can zoom into this real quick. This is that one that was talking about a little while ago, I think, near Oil Trough. Oil Trough, Newark, Cord, you're in a tornado warning. And this is going to be in Independence and Jackson County. This looks a little bit broad too. Let's look at it on radar. I don't know if there's a better view of that. This radar doesn't show anything too crazy with it. It's definitely got some rotation looking at it. But it doesn't look extremely impressive in this radar view. But I don't see any other. I mean, we're super far away from the radar, probably 100 miles from the radar, and this is like 7,000 feet in the air. New severe thunderstorm warning just got issued though up here.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
That's gonna be for this one. That's gonna be
New information.
Lawrence, Randolph,
this
and
severe
Sharp.
thunderstorm warning has been
There's
updated.
a tornado possible tag on that one as well, but let's look at the rotation on it real quick.
New information. This
Nothing
severe
crazy on that
thunderstorm
one.
warning has been updated.
So again, it's just a severe thunderstorm warning right now, but tornado warning, or excuse me, tornado possible tag on that one as well.
New information. This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
Go back up here into Illinois. Try to check on that one real quick.
National Weather Service in Little Rock has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Randolph
Switch
County,
over to
northwestern Lawrence County, and southeastern Sharp County. Until
switch back to
8:30
radar
p.m.
scope.
A severe thunderstorm was located near Lynn.
This one near Searcy does still have a hook on it, so just heads up.
Moving northeast at 50 miles per hour. 60 mile per hour.
We'll look at this tornado warning first. I'll just start at the top of the list. This one also, well, they actually just dropped the tornado warning on. This was for Carter County in Illinois. Or maybe, I don't know what county that actually was, because I don't think that was Carter County. Because I thought it was Illinois. This is Carter County, Missouri. I think that's what I saw. And this one's pretty far from the radar. Also, really hard to see. This is going to be south of, this is going to be near Van Buren, northeast of Van Buren, Missouri. Head up toward Piedmont, Missouri. So heads up if you're in that area. Again, it's really far from the radar site, so it's really hard to tell kind of what's actually going on with the storm. It's going to be, let's see.
New information. This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
I don't know if they're going to extend that or not. It looks like that one's about to expire, though. Go back to this Independence Jackson County one. This is that one I was just talking about. This is the one that's about 7,000 feet. So there's definitely some mid-level rotation where you can see these reds and these greens coming together. But it's hard to tell on the lower levels. But it's a little bit strong. when you start to get the bright reds and greens when they're right next to each other. It's a little bit more concerning when they're right next to each other. We're not seeing that right now, so that's a good sign at least. That's Independence and Jackson counties in Arkansas. We're going to go to Hancock, Henderson, McDonough, and Warren counties in Illinois. And this is a more linear tornado threat. Typically, you don't get strong tornadoes in there, but there could be a embedded supercell in there. Doesn't really necessarily look like that though. It looks more like it's more of a linear tornado threat there. Let's see, and then we'll go down to Iron, Madison, and St. Francis County. This is going to be in Missouri. They are continuing the tornado warning, by the way, for that Independence and Jackson County, Arkansas one. Still still radar indicated. But I think they're probably going to let this one expire here. I don't see anything too crazy concerning. Nothing too crazy concerning.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Yeah. And then this one up here, I don't see anything too concerning. I mean, you got a little bit of stuff that could spin up in here. Maybe an area to watch here. Could be the area that they're looking at for that. Maybe a little bit of a mezzo here, at least on velocity. But nothing crazy. I mean, that would be a weird spot to see that one near Death Lodge. But they did cancel Iron and Madison counties out of the one in Missouri. So St. Francis County, you're still in it. Let's see if I can find that one again. It's going to be this one to the south of that one we were just looking at. Still a little bit of a rotation maybe to the south of Farmington.
New information, this tornado warning has been updated.
Yeah, still a little bit. I mean, maybe this whole area, I think is what they're kind of looking at, is kind of this whole area. There's a little bit of definitely some spin in there. But nothing too crazy. It's not, right now it's radar indicated. Look at correlation coefficient. Don't see anything really crazy.
New
at least
this
the
tornado
radar's picking up
warning
being
has
lofted
been updated.
into the atmosphere. So right now, nothing too crazy. And then Des Moines, Iowa, there is a tornado warning as well there. Again, this is just linear. This is not anything. The odds are you probably won't see anything violent in this. Definitely could get a spin up.
This tornado
Typically, though, we
has
don't
been
see
updated.
violent tornadoes with these. Looks like there's a little bit of rotation to the north of Keithsburg, and these are flying.
New
these
information.
Are moving,
this tornado warning has been
how
updated.
fast are these moving?
5 Juliet, Aerolink, Skywarn Net Control.
Trying to get maybe the text to pop up here. Tornado warning. Let's open this up. These are probably flying, I would imagine. Moving northeast at 40 miles an hour. I mean, those are going pretty fast. So again, to the north of New Boston, this is going to be in Iowa, north of New Boston, north of Keithsburg. That's really the two areas of concern right there. So places like Millersburg, Joy, Eliza, Aledo, Reynolds, and
this
Iowa.
Tornado warning has been updated.
Tornado precautions. Lowest level, most center part of the home or structure that you're in. Let's see. Go back to this Jefferson, St. Francis, and St. Genevieve storm over here again. This is also linear. Most of our more isolated convection is going to be to the south in Arkansas. That's where the storms are the storms are kind of out by themselves. That's where you're going to have your greater chance, I think, of tornadoes, and we've certainly seen that today a few times. There's been a few tornadoes down here. Looks like the line though is now passed through Little Rock, so Little Rock, I think you're in the clear for at least for now. Don't know if there's anything else back behind this. It looks like mostly just rain behind this. I think this is all like along the cold front. I think this is all this is all along the front. So Little Rock should just be cold rain now. Switch back to just one radar. A little bit of a stronger storm down here near Sheridan, Arkansas. This is going to be east of I-30 to the west of Pine Bluff. Nothing severe with it right now. It's probably just for...
KU5J, Loma, do you copy? K5DVT.
This is probably just for hail and maybe wind.
Roger, sorry, had a little QR in there. What was the call sign again?
Wind gust 50 to 55. Don't see any hail threat really with this. Tornado watch though does remain in effect until 9 p.m.
But it's getting into the All-Star system, obviously. So if the note's the 775, then I think it might be linked here.
But still, two severe thunderstorm warnings, kind of close to the Little Rock Metro right now. Look at this one. Oh, excuse me. Near Searcy. It does look like the velocity's kind of come up a little bit to the west of Bald Knob. And this is going to be along the interstate there. I-59, I believe that was.
New information.
We'll see if they warn this or not. It's still a little bit broad.
But I just saw the messages in Slack come up, so I thought I'd try it out and test it. But I do hear you here on the 49.
Still a little bit broad, but again, it's for this area here to the north of Gastonia and Bald Knob. So Russell, if you're in the Russell, Arkansas area, Bradford area, heads up. This is headed your way. And if you don't get a tornado, right now there's no tornado warning, but tornado possible tag on the storm. It does look like velocities do continue to increase a little bit. Trying to look and see what the warning text says. Moving east at 40 miles an hour, or northeast at 40 miles an hour. 60 mile an hour on guess penny-sized hail. But again, there is a tornado possible tag on that. So just a heads up. Or there was earlier. Yeah, and I just want to show you guys again too. I mean, this is where your hook is, more in this area here. It looks like it did once again kind of broaden out a little bit, but again, it's still close together. That you don't want to see the greens and the red together. That, that's rotation. So the radar's definitely picking up some kind of spin to the west of Russell,
This
Arkansas.
severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
So we'll see if that ramps back up. Again, there's some more tornado warnings again. Most of them, though, are pretty linear. Definitely more linear than this. Switch back over here real quick. I don't see anything. I'm trying to keep an eye on the stuff up to the north, too, in Illinois and Iowa. And, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. And in Missouri.
Go ahead, LTK.
Looking at just over here, looking at. They are drawing up a new tornado warning though for that storm we were just talking about. The one near Bald Knob. So that's going to be the White County again, where it's going to be where
A new radar indicated tornado warning has been issued.
So yeah, tornado warning for Independence, Jackson, White, Woodruff counties, and Arkansas.
The National Weather Service.
And that's going to be
issued a tornado warning for northwestern Woodruff, southeastern Independence, southwestern Jackson, and northeastern White County until 8:30 p.m. At 7:52 p.m., a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Bald Knob, or 9 miles northeast of Searcy, moving northeast at 35 miles per hour. Potential tornado in this storm. Please take cover now if you're in that path. KU5J, AR Link, Skywarn, net control.
So yeah, again, that's that tornado. That's that area of rotation we were just looking at. So it's going to be this one pretty much over Bald Knob now. So there's
New
definitely a hook
information.
there.
This severe thunderstorm warning has
So
been
we'll keep
updated.
an eye on that one.
New information. This
Sorry, I
tornado
can't stop
warning has
yawning.
been updated.
I was up quite late yesterday night, chasing storms yesterday. So I'm a little bit tired today. Didn't wake up till like 1 o'clock. I'm definitely feeling it today. But yeah, we're looking
A new
at
severe thunderstorm warning
area of
has been
rotation near
issued.
Bald Knob. And then that tornado warning up to the north looks like it's a little bit more broad. It's still got some rotation on it, though, near Swifton. They did let the tornado warning expire, though, for St. Francis County. Or Francois County, maybe that's how you say that. I'm not sure. St. Francois, St. Francis County in Missouri. That has been allowed to expire. I would be surprised if they reissue this one up to the northeast. I mean, it's still got some rotation, but that's definitely upper level rotation. Again, that's like probably 7,000 feet up in the air. It's pretty high up there. Don't see anything too concerning on radar right now for the storms up to the north in Illinois. Trying to get back to this other one, though, on GR level X. And that's pretty much this is the one that I think has the most potential to do anything. It's going to be up near Bald Knob. I think that's probably the one with the highest potential of doing anything right now. I'm going to jump over here real quick, though, and see. I pulled up this thing. Maybe this will let me. I don't know where that camera is. This is actually pulling up a little bit better here. So
A new
might
severe
actually be able
thunderstorm
to
warning has been
pull up
issued.
camera over here near Bald Knob. Actually, it looks like there is one. Hopefully this is kind of toward the north. Is it still over Bald Knob? Let me see. That looks like it's just to the north. Is that 167 right there? Yes. Alright, I actually do have a camera now.
New
that,
information.
I could
This
probably pull
severe
up.
thunderstorm warning has been updated.
So I'm going to pull this down real quick.
A new radar
And,
indicated
let's
tornado
see.
warning has been issued.
I'm going to pop this up in front of a radar scope. So this is looking northbound right now. This is looking northbound right now at a Bald Knob.
A new considerable destructive thunderstorm warning has been issued.
So that's looking north out of Bald Knob right now. Like right along, oh, excuse me, right along Highway 167, and the rotation would be pretty much, according to radar, right on top of Bald Knob.
Tornado watch remains in effect until midnight
So we could see,
for eastern Arkansas.
if this does produce tornado, we could see it. I'm gonna keep looking though and see if we
Thunderstorm warning for southeastern Sharp County is canceled. The severe
New
thunderstorm,
information.
which
This
prompted the
tornado
warning,
warning
moved
has
out
been
of the warned
updated.
area. A tornado watch remains in effect till midnight.
let's see.
A new radar indicated tornado
I'm just
warning has
curious
been
if I can
issued.
even draw anything on here
Severe thunderstorm,
with this
which
open.
prompted
not letting me.
A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 8:30 p.m. for Randolph and northwestern Lawrence counties. At 7:55 p.m., a severe thunderstorm was located near Imboden or near Black Rock, moving
And
northwest
I'm
at
I'm
50
keeping an
miles
eye
per
on
hour.
I'm keeping an eye
60
on
mile
everything
per
right
hour
now.
wind gusts and quarter-size hail are expected
I've
with this storm.
got radar
Once
up
again,
still.
severe thunderstorm warning for
Just trying to
Randolph
see if
and
I can
northwestern
figure out how to
Lawrence counties
draw on here with.
until remains in effect until 8:30 p.m.
So I would
KU5J,
think
AR
that
link,
if there's
Skywarn
anything, it would
Central.
probably be looking around, maybe in this area or toward the middle of the screen. So somewhere in, oops, it's hard to do this, looking at a different screen. It would be probably somewhere where I circled if there's anything. 'Cause it still hasn't crossed the highway yet. Actually, yeah, it would be somewhere in that middle part of your screen.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Still really only have a couple of tornado warnings right now. A new one actually just came out for that Independence, Jackson, and Lawrence County one, which is going to be that one up to the north. And again, that's going to be, let's see, where is that up? Kind of towards, see what it populates. Independence, Jackson, and Lawrence. I think that's going to be this one up to the northeast that we were looking at a few minutes ago. Or no, it's the Bald Knob one. It's actually the Bald Knob one. So they're
A
going
new
ahead and
severe
issuing the
thunderstorm warning has been issued.
tornado warnings upstream.
For eastern Independence, north central Jackson, and southeastern Lawrence County until 8:45
A new severe
p.m.
thunderstorm warning has been issued.
7:59 p.m. A severe thunderstorm was located near Swifton, or 15 miles south of Lake Charles State Park, moving northeast at 35 miles per hour. Potential tornado in this
A
storm.
new radar indicated tornado warning has been issued.
This is KU5J.
So they also just went ahead and issued another tornado warning as well for Mercer, Rock Island counties in Illinois, and Muscatine and Scott in Iowa. As soon as that pops up, I'll
For northern
try to go up there.
southern Grant, Dallas County, and southwestern Jefferson County until 8:45 p.m. At 7:59, a severe thunderstorm was located 8 miles east of Sparkman, or 17 miles west of Fordyce, moving northeast at 25 miles per hour. 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts are expected with this storm. A tornado watch remains in effect till 9 p.m. for central and southwestern Arkansas. Tornado watch also remains in effect until midnight for southeastern Arkansas. It's KU5J, AR Link, Skywarn Net Control.
How's it going,
A
Adam?
new radar
I
indicated
don't
tornado
really-
warning has been issued.
I don't monitor them all the time. Occasionally I will. I really haven't had time to jump on any of the repeaters in the last few months, though, as much as I'd like to. Sometimes, though, I'll listen to K5 EARS or whatever the Edmond repeater is. And then sometimes I'll talk on the one on in downtown Oklahoma City, the one that's up on the Sandridge building. Yeah, K5EOK, that one. Sometimes I'll talk on that one. I do a lot more DMR and HF though, as of recent.
New information. This tornado warning has been updated.
So we're going to jump up to this tornado warning up here in Warren, Illinois, because this one's now confirmed tornado. Let's see. This is a now confirmed tornado. I think this one's going to be also linear as well.
Issue a tornado warning for Lawrence and Randolph counties. This is something new. Just heads up in case you got any stations up there.
So yeah, another tornado warning is just been issued for Lawrence and Randolph counties in Arkansas.
X5LZK for Arkansas Skywarn at the National Weather Service.
So yeah, we do have a confirmed tornado warning right now. So
Skywarn next control.
make a change here real quick. So yeah, we do have a confirmed tornado warning now.
A new radar indicated tornado warning has been issued.
County until 8:45 p.m. At 8:02 p.m., a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Imboden or near Black Rock, moving northeast at 35 miles per hour. Potential tornado in the storm. Please take cover now. KU5J.
All right, so this tornado warning is going to go. This one's going to be again for Warren County in Illinois. This is going to be until 8:45 p.m. for southern Warren County. It's going to be moving off of the northeast at 45. Law enforcement did confirm a tornado on the ground here, and we'll see if there is a CC drop here real quick. With this, I don't see any debris signature on this, but it is. Let's see how far we are from the radar site. I mean, we're shooting through rain and all kinds of stuff here, so it may just not be picking up. Could be maybe where this area of enhanced reflectivity is. I don't see anything too crazy, though, on storm-related velocity. Maybe this area to the south of,
has been issued.
or the west of Bewick, maybe? So if you live in Bewick, I'd be in tornado safe space now. Bewick, however you say that. I think it's going to be that area right there. Just where these reds and these greens are coming together. So places Berwick, Illinois, would definitely be in your tornado safe space now. Let's see, that new tornado warning was for Lawrence and Randolph counties in Arkansas. Let's jump back down there real quick. Tornado warning for for Jefferson, St. Francois, I'm not sure how you say that, and St. Genevieve counties has been canceled, by the way. New severe thunderstorm warning for Calhoun, Dallas, and Ouachita counties in Arkansas. And it looks like this area that they're looking at here is going to be to the southwest of Pocahontas in Arkansas. So it's going to be places near north of Black Rock. And this is going to be moving northeast towards Pocahontas and Maynard. And eventually Success and Dado, Reno. Those sort of areas. So back on that tornado warning up north in Warren, Illinois. Just got a new notification that this tornado is going to be near Greenbrush.
A new severe thunderstorm
a little while ago. So it's probably that area that I was talking about near Bewick. And I think it's moved kind of up. So it was around, let's see, near Greenbrush. So it was somewhere in this area, but I think it was going to be probably closer to that area we saw near Bearwick. It doesn't look like anything's probably still on the ground, but it definitely could be. So nonetheless, take your tornado precautions if you live in that area. And just, there was tornado on the ground, and not really sure if there is still or not. I don't have any definitive anything telling me that there is or is not anything still on the ground. So no ground confirmation right now. I'm gonna go back down here to this one we were looking at. I'm trying to think of where that was. I think it was Lawrence. Wasn't that one? Again, we're still keeping an eye. It looks like yeah, we still have we have quite a few tornado warnings right now. We got 8 tornado warnings right now and 14 severe thunderstorm warnings. And again, when was this one? 0101. I think that's that. Actually, this might be it. Is this a new warning or a new LSR? Thundercloud reported near Kenyon, Arkansas. So just a heads up. And that, that definitely makes sense. I mean, look at the velocity on. Well, you guys can't see that. I can. But let me switch over real quick to analyst real quick here. Y'all can see what I'm looking at now. I'm looking at this area of rotation near Alicia. So we're looking at this right now near Alicia. Let's see, tornado possible. Severe thunderstorm warning with tornado possible tag on it. It's going to be for Rock Island, Illinois, Cedar, Clinton, Muscatine, and Scott counties in Iowa.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Y'all can't see that I just drew on that either. Let me, I gotta turn, I think I forgot to, bring that over. Yeah, I forgot to bring this over. Let me, oops. Trying to bring my pen tool over to this other scene. I didn't bring it over. There we go. So yeah, now you guys can see what I'm talking about. I'll talk about this area of rotation near Alicia, and it looks like it kind of increases a little bit in strength. Just bump my overlay.
New information. This tornado warning has been updated.
Oops. Reason if I blue. There we go. Yep. All right, there we go. So yeah, it's going to be to the south of Alicia, or to the northwest of Alicia, excuse me. So that's what we're looking at right now. Let me actually, I need to go back over here and lock that so it doesn't move. So yeah, that's the area of
New
rotation we're looking at again in
This
Arkansas.
tornado warning has been updated.
60-mile-per-hour wind gusts are expected with this storm.
And so yeah, it's gonna be this area right here.
A new
Moving
severe
towards
thunderstorm
places like
warning has been
Minturn,
issued.
eventually places like Walnut Ridge, Arkansas, Alicia. This is moving off here northwest. So
A new
even
severe
places like
thunderstorm warning
Sedgwick,
has been issued.
I would say be ready, be prepared, get your tornado, take your tornado precautions. Let me look at correlation coefficient real quick. I don't see anything that says there's anything on the ground. That's good news right now. But still tornado warning to the north of that also on the storm near Pocahontas. Still picking up some rotation here to the southwest. See if it lines up with the reflectivity. Not really. I mean, it's also in a weird place, but oops. Trying to get my pen tool to work here. And just drawing some random stuff. There we go. Trying to make sure it still works. I'm trying to find another radar site too, because I don't know that this is the best radar site. This is going to be to the northwest of Jonesboro, those of you in Arkansas. Don't know, is this... Yeah, radar sites is on. It's really hard. I can't kind of think we're kind of in between two sites. I mean, this is that's King QA, PAH. Kind of doing this dance around different radar sites to try to find one that has the best look. We'll go back to this one near Searcy. Tornado Watch is... They keep making changes to the Tornado Watch. Little Rock's been taken completely out of the watch, by the way.
Updated.
So, Little Rock, you're no longer in the Tornado Watch. Going to switch over to the Little Rock radar site real quick and see. Still nothing confirmed, though, in Arkansas right now. On the ground right now. That one in Illinois is still showing tornado reported, though.
New information. This
They
severe
have
thunderstorm warning
taken
has been
Lawrence
updated.
County, Arkansas out of that warning, by the way, too. So, again, that's some good news for those of you in Lawrence County, Arkansas. Radar data is loading again, so just trying to load that. It looks... Is that... There could be another area rotation, and I wouldn't be surprised if they warn it just because given, well, it has kind of intensified in the last couple of radar scans. It's going to be to the north of Griffithsville. It's going to be this area right here, kind of started to pop up. So we're going to have to watch that too. So that's going to be south of Bald Knob, another place we were talking about earlier today. They have concern. They are continuing the observed tornado warning for Randolph, Illinois, and St. Genevieve, Missouri. Tornado-producing
The
storms
National Weather
located.
Service has canceled the tornado warning for eastern Independence and north central Jackson counties, and continues the tornado warning in southeastern Lawrence County.
So I think that's going to be, is it this one? It's going to be this one up here, Independence and Lawrence. So they've canceled that.
National Weather Service has issued a
It's already
severe
moved out of the
thunderstorm
warning.
for southern Woodruff,
But I definitely,
Prairie County, central Lone Oak, northwestern Monroe.
again, I wouldn't be surprised if they
southeastern
warned
White
this,
County
given
until
that the
9:30
last
p.m.
few radar frames, it's kind of,
10 p.m. A severe thunderstorm was located over Lone Oak.
New information.
kinda
This
pulsed up a
tornado
little bit of
warning has
a
been updated.
velocity
60 mile per
signature
hour
there.
wind gusts are expected with this storm.
So there could definitely be a
Once again,
developing tornado here.
severe
to the
thunderstorm
south of
A
warning
new
Bald
for
Knob.
severe
Woodruff,
thunderstorm warning has been issued.
central Lone Oak, northwestern Monroe, and southeastern
So
White
this area
County
right here.
until 9:30 p.m. KU5J
New
CR
information.
links
This
Skyward
tornado
Control.
warning has been updated.
Still not crazy, but it's
New information.
enough to grab
this
my
tornado
attention.
warning has been
You can
updated.
see it again here. The rotation tracker's kind of picking it up too now. Double check. I don't think that we're going to see anything. But if I go over to correlation coefficient, I don't see anything right now that's showing anything. But I think there is a tornado possible tag on it. It does look like this may go into the warning back here in White County. So that may be what they're looking or waiting for. They may just be waiting on that to go into the warning. So again, it's that little area that's circled. We'll look on reflectivity again. Not really anything crazy on reflectivity. Reflectivity doesn't. If there's a tornado in this, it's going to be rain wrapped. So just keep that in mind. There could be a little bit of something being picked up in there, but I don't think it would be large debris. That might be like leaves and stuff like that.
New information.
Kinda where
This
that
severe
yellow is.
thunderstorm warning has
Wouldn't
been
be
updated.
houses or anything like that. It would be trees, maybe tree limbs, leaves,
New
grass.
information. This tornado warning has been updated.
There's the storm relative
New
velocity
information.
again.
This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
So yeah, it's still showing up and it's still picking it up. It's broad weak rotation right now.
New
Nothing
information. This severe thunderstorm
nothing
warning has been
crazy.
updated.
again, it's nothing too wild. But if you're in places like Fitzhugh here in the next little bit, if you're in places like Fitzhugh here in the next little bit, just a heads up.
New information. This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
I gotta fix this again. This is somehow got off. Somehow got off center. Let's see. I gotta fix my pen tool. I think that's about where it sits. So now it should be a little bit more accurate when I actually draw on the screen. It looks like it's broadened out though now on this last radar scan. You can see it's definitely not quite what it was. So it's more broad. I don't think they're going to need to issue a new warning for this. I think they'll just keep the same warning. And then there's this area up here again near Grand Glaze.
New information. This tornado warning has been
But
updated.
looking at it, we'll see if it looks about the same too. It doesn't look it looks like anything. It's losing some pulsed up and pulsed right back down. So nothing again, nothing crazy there. And there's still those other 2 tornado warnings up to the north. New tornado warning though for Wayne, Missouri now until 8:30. It's going to be radar indicated rotation. And we now have 2 confirmed tornado warning reports and another new tornado warning for Madison, Missouri as well. Madison County in Missouri as well till 9 p.m. I want to jump up to these 2, and these are going to be 2 separate tornado warnings, by the way.
A new radar indicated
This is going to be the south of St. Louis. South of St. Louis. It's going to be Evansville.
A new radar indicated tornado warning has been issued.
Evansville, Illinois. Trying to get this to load. Again, this is a when you get these pink polygons, that's a radar or a confirmed tornado. And this is a spotters confirmed tornado near St. Genevieve. So this is gonna be near Weingarten. I'm gonna check real quick. It looks like there might actually be. Well, this is warned up here. Definitely some rotation up here, maybe to the west of Smithton. So just a heads up if you're in Smithton, Belleville. Possible tornado developing. Really, this whole area, really kind of this whole area in here has several little areas of spin. But right now, confirmed tornado here, and that's going to be, looks like maybe actually moving into Evansville based on that velocity signature. It's going to be this area right, whoops, drew on top of what I was trying to show. It's going to be really this area that I've circled there, I believe. And we'll look at correlation coefficient. It's picking up maybe a little bit of stuff. Nothing too crazy. But we'll look at nothing on rotation. Or not nothing on rotation, but rotation's not crazy. Tornado warning for Warren, Illinois has been canceled, by the way. I think that's that other one that was confirmed. You can see a little bit of a hook, though, in Evansville. And this one's going to be linear. Again, this is going to be more of a linear tornado threat. So this is, typically with these, you're not getting long-lived tornadoes, but you could get a strong tornado out of it. Unlikely with a linear setup, but it looks like this is actually kind of more of an embedded supercell in there. You can kind of see the you got the hook here. Got
New information. This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
So this looks like it could possibly be an embedded supercell, and you got probably a little bit of hail back near the west of Evansville.
This tornado warning has been updated.
But I'd say that's probably pea-size hail.
New information. This tornado warning has been updated.
This is moving northeast at 55 miles an hour, so this is kind of flying, by the way.
New information. This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
There is a new tornado report, by the way, at 7 p.m. DOT metal building shed collapse. That's going to be in Des Moines,
flood warning has been
Des Moines County, Iowa. So back up into Iowa, we do have a damage from a likely tornado up there. See if I can find that. It's going to be near Des Moines. So, or Des Moines County. Des Moines County is not where Des Moines is. Des Moines County is in Ankeny. So yeah, no, Des Moines County is out to the east. So back into here. So that was a good little while ago.
The tornado warning for northwestern Woodruff eastern Independence, southwestern Jackson, and northwestern White counties will be allowed to expire at 8:30. The National Weather Service continues the tornado warning until 8:45 p.m. for central Lawrence County. Also, severe
So this is that
thunderstorm
one they're
warning
talking about. I'm
remains in
gonna
effect
try to jump
for
over there.
northern Cleveland, southern Grant, eastern Dallas, and southwestern Jefferson counties. At 8:21, a severe thunderstorm was located near Carthage, or 14 miles northwest of Fordyce, moving northeast at 30 miles per hour. 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts can be expected with this storm. This is KU5J, AR Link, Skywarn Net Control.
So I had to go check the temperature on my brisket. I got a brisket on the smoker. Threw a brisket on tonight, so had to check and see if it's up to temp to wrap it yet. Does not look like it is. Still a little bit off. Just shy of where I need to wrap it.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been
Jump
issued.
back over to this Arkansas one's. The only the only confirmed one we have right now is going to be Randolph, Illinois. Randolph County, Illinois. These don't look none of this looks very impressive, and looking at velocity, it looks like it's definitely calmed down a little bit. And the Walnut Ridge one, still a little bit of broad rotation
New
there.
information. This
Wouldn't say
severe
that that's very
thunderstorm
strong.
warning has been updated.
Yeah, I'd say that's still pretty broad.
New information. This severe thunderstorm
But if I
warning
go back to
has been
reflectivity, you
updated.
can see that's really the these two are really the only game in town that are kind of out ahead of anything. Most of the stuff down here is just kind of running into each other, and really a lot of it's not even severe warned anymore, to be honest with you.
New information.
I mean,
This
some of these
severe
are kind of
thunderstorm
isolated
warning
still,
has
so
been
they got to be
updated.
watched as they continue to go into they continue to move east. But I think a lot of these are probably getting kind of undercut back there. Probably, definitely the stuff up north is starting to gust out. Jump up to that Randolph, Illinois one. I mean, back behind this, we have temperatures in the mid 60s and 50s, so not really going to
A
get
new
tornadoes out
severe
of that.
thunderstorm warning has been issued.
It's a lot harder to get tornadoes out of that. But again, jumping up here back into Illinois, this is going to be on the south side of St. Louis area, and I did actually just notice this other one. They're continuing this Randolph County, Illinois one. It's no longer going to be an observed tag, though. There is this one near St. Clair, though,
New
is now
information.
observed.
This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
So they just updated this St. Clair County tornado warning. It's now observed. I'm going to
New
see
information.
if I can
This
find that.
tornado warning has been updated. New information. This
They
tornado
haven't
warning
updated
has
the
been
temps yet,
updated.
but it's showing that it's observed. And it's now dark, by the way, too. So between being dark and possibly wrapped in rain, you're not going to see it. So don't go out trying to look at it. If you live in places like Trenton, to the east of Belleville, so Mascouda, Shiloh, Lebanon, possible developing tornado, or an observed tornado headed your way. This is going to be towards places like, let's see what airport this is.
New information. This
This is
flash
going to be near
flood warning has been
Belleville,
updated.
Scott Air Force Base, Mid-America Airport. Go to velocity real quick and check
New
it out.
information. This tornado warning has been updated.
Again, this is more of also a linear thing, so this is probably a quick spin up. It's definitely some rotation in there. Where do they say it was? This is the St. Clair one. Yeah, so over Belleville. So yeah, that's definitely this area. So again, that's going to be this area here that I've circled, roughly in that area. Again, it's hard for me to draw and look at a different screen. But there's your area of rotation right there. This is going to be moving off to the northeast. So this right here, moving off to, that's a horrible drawing job there. Let me recircle that. I thought I clicked the arrow. So this will be moving kind of off to this direction. Northeast, probably about 55 miles an hour or so. I believe this is what I saw. Yeah, northeast at 55. So this rotation here, possible tornado, observed tornado, moving toward the Shiloh and Lebanon area, and eventually Highland and Trenton. Y'all heads up there. I mean, this is a there's definitely rotation in there for sure. Check. Looks like there's also maybe some stronger rotation to
A
the
new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
to the west of Mascouda. So just a heads up there. Check correlation coefficient. Maybe
New
a little bit of
information.
debris.
This tornado warning has been updated.
Maybe a little bit of oops. Maybe a little bit of a debris
National Weather
here.
Service has issued a
Pretty faint
tornado
though.
warning for southeastern Randolph County and eastern central Lawrence County in eastern Arkansas until 8:45 p.m. At 8:29 p.m., a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Walnut Ridge.
A
moving
new
northeast
radar
at 40
indicated
miles per
tornado
hour.
warning has been issued.
Expected.
Don't see a debris
potential
signature either on that Randolph
45
County
hail
one.
with this storm. Once again,
But
tornadoes
New
definitely there's
information.
some
This severe
Randolph
thunderstorm
and
warning has
central
been
Lawrence
updated.
counties in eastern Arkansas until 8:45 p.m. This is KU5J AR Links Skywarn Net Control.
yeah. So it's gonna be this area of rotation right here on the Randolph storm. It's gonna be that. Let's check reflectivity again and see. I mean, it still matches that right there. Probably gonna be that area. It's a little bit more broad. Just a little bit more broad. Let's see what SRV shows. I mean, it's definitely still there, but it's definitely more broad. Look at Enrot. So it's still showing some rotation to the south of Baldwin. It's just because I'm curious. The Vills are not very impressive. So these are only about. I don't have echo tops on level 2. I was going to look at echo tops, but I don't have that on level 2. But this is kind of like the storm strength. It's only at a 3 of 13. Not very. Oh wait, I do have echo top. So these are only at about 25,000 feet. These aren't very impressive. You got some other areas of about 40,000 feet. So I think a lot of this is it's going to be more of a wind
New
and hail
information.
threat.
This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
But certainly when you have these lines and you get, you can definitely get some spin ups out of these. It does
A
look
new
like it
severe
kind of did
thunderstorm
tighten up a
warning
little bit
has been
again
issued.
to the southeast of Baldwin. New tornado warning, by the way. They're going to issue a new tornado warning for St. Clair County and Washington County, as well as Randolph, until 9:15 p.m. And I think it's going to be for this area that I have circled right now. I would imagine, because like I said, it kind of tightened up a little bit. But it looks like they're going to leave the current tornado warning in effect. Probably because this area of rotation near Sparta. That's also still broad, but could possibly try to spin something up there. Nothing. Again, this is more linear kind of stuff right now. I mean, this is not what we're dealing with down in Arkansas, where it's a lot stronger, and you can kind of see it's almost got more of like a, almost more of like a Boeing feature down here.
A new radar indicated tornado warning has been issued.
almost a little bit more of a Boeing feature look to it. So down here, I think the tornado threat's probably a little bit lower. But they did issue a tornado warning, and it could also be, let's see, they could be picking up a little bit, and this could be trying to spin up as the winds kind of, that Boeing segment
New
kind of bows
information.
out a little bit
This
more.
tornado warning has
But
been updated.
Do believe that this is going to be more, let's see, yeah, near Sparta. It's that Sparta area, but it's still kind of, like I said, bowing out a little bit more. So if you don't get a tornado, you're definitely going to get the winds. Go back to reflectivity real quick. I mean, it's still more of a reflectivity, but or more of a Boeing feature. But also, again, you get. Also, again, you kind of get. You can get spin ups with the Boeing features, or the bowed segments. Looking back up here to the north, there does seem to be rotation still in this area here. Where is what city is this? To the north of Mascota, and I think this is going to be that area that we saw in Mascota earlier. That was kind of starting to wrap up a little bit. Go back to en route real quick and see, is it ramped up? Rotation tracker. I mean, there's a little bit of shear in there to the but kind of along this is going to be, what is this road here? State Highway 4, Illinois State Highway 4, and between Lebanon and Muskota.
New information.
National
This severe
Weather
thunderstorm warning has
has,
been updated.
Issued a tornado warning. Continued a tornado warning for central Lawrence County.
New information.
34,
This tornado
thunderstorm
warning has been
signal inducing
updated.
tornado was located near Walnut Ridge, moving northeast at 35 miles per hour. Tornado and quarter-size hail are potential with this storm. This is KU5J.
So again, the only two confirmed tornadoes we have right now at this point is going to be this. It's going to be these two tornado warnings that are going to be in Illinois now. These are going to be one's going to be east of the St. Louis area, near to the east of Belleville, and to the west of Ocawville, and also down here to the east of Evansville in Illinois, and west of Sparta. And there is a new tornado warning coming out now for Henry, Mercer, and
A new radar
Illinois.
indicated tornado warning has been issued.
Capable of producing a tornado near Oppenheim and 13 miles west of Cambridge.
A new radar indicated tornado warning has been issued.
So I think this is also going to be another. Oh, excuse me. I think this is going to be another kind of a linear one as well. Not really seeing where that is. Might have to wait on this one to populate. Henry and Mercer counties. Where is that at? Oops, clicked the wrong one. So yeah, Henry and Mercer County, Illinois. And the tornado warning for Lawrence County, Arkansas has been allowed to expire, by the way. I don't see Henry County and Mercer County. Actually, I don't know where that is. I'll be right back.
A new radar-indicated tornado warning has been issued. New information, this tornado warning has been updated.
Net control WX0X.
WX0X, this is net control.
I can assume net control whenever you're ready. You can go eat dinner.
All right, appreciate it, Shane. I'm going to step aside for a bit then and grab something to eat. Thanks a lot. KU5J.
All right, this is WX0X. I'll be your net control for Airlink Sky.
New information, this severe thunderstorm warning has been
We
updated.
definitely had some damage out throughout the area, and we appreciate all the good reports.
A new radar-indicated tornado warning has been issued.
All right, so there's been a couple new tornado warnings issued just now. That's going to be for Bond, Clinton, Madison, St. Clair counties in Illinois until 9:30. It's going to be a storm capable of producing tornado near St. Jacob, 6 miles south to New Memphis. And then let's see, another new tornado warning for Bollinger and Perry counties in Missouri until 9:15. Storm is located near Marquand, moving or 9 miles south of Frederickstown, moving northeast at 60. So we're starting to now see tornado warnings start to. We're starting to see tornadoes now moving at, or potential tornadoes moving at about 60 miles an hour. That is very fast. So you certainly wouldn't be able to outrun that in your car. And that's again for Bollinger and Perry County. We're gonna go look at that real
Tornado
quick.
warning
'Cause
for
that's
East Central Lawrence County will expire at 8:45 p.m. The storm which prompted the warning is moved out of the area. Therefore, the warning
That's
will be allowed
flying.
to expire. Tornado watch.
So I definitely want to get down there.
Eastern Arkansas. WX0X Airlinks net control.
So again, like he said, tornado watch. If you're not under a warning right now, tornado watch does continue until midnight. So, you know, if you're under tornado watch, have a way to receive watches and warnings tonight if you go to bed.
A new
National Weather
severe
Service in Little
thunderstorm
Rock has
warning
issued a
has been
severe
issued.
thunderstorm warning for northern Bradley, south central Cleveland, northern Calhoun, southeastern Dallas, and east central Washita County until 9:30. At 8:41, a severe thunderstorm is located over Highland Industrial Park, or 11 miles east of Camden, moving east at 35 miles per hour. It's a radar-indicated severe thunderstorm warning. Once again, severe thunderstorm warning, northern Bradley, south central Cleveland, northern Calhoun, southeastern Dallas.
A new radar-indicated tornado warning has been issued.
So again, this is moving east at 60 miles an hour. That means if you're in Mark 1, you already need to be in your tornado safe place now. And places like Oak Ridge, Perryville, this is moving towards you. And you may not be in the warning right now, but you will be probably in the next, 15 minutes or so. I mean, these are moving at 60 miles an hour, so these are flying.
Good news is there has been a cancellation of the tornado watch in central Arkansas. The tornado watch is canceled for Conway, Perry, Faulkner, Pulaski, Garland, and Saline. Also Baxter, Cleburne, Fulton, Izzard, Stone, and Van Buren, and then Clark, Hot Spring, and Pike. So those counties have been canceled from the tornado watch.
Let's
At 9
just probably be
p.m.,
looking at this one from.
so about here 16
Switch over
minutes or
to
so, tornado
St.
watch
Louis radar.
154 will actually be allowed to expire as well. So Grant County, Dallas County, and Washita County will also be allowed to expire. Tornado Watch 156 will remain valid until midnight tonight for Lone Oak, Prairie, White, Jackson, Lawrence, Monroe, Randolph, Woodruff, Independence, Sharp, Arkansas, Deshay, Lincoln, Bradley,
New
Drew,
information,
Cleveland, and
this
Jefferson.
severe
That's until
thunderstorm
midnight
warning
tonight,
has been
Tornado
updated.
Watch for 18 counties here in Arkansas.
While I'm waiting on this data to load, this is not a confirmed tornado. This is just one that's radar indicated. This is near Cape Girardeau, out of the northwest of Cape Girardeau, if you know where that is. So just a heads up. But 76 right now in Cape Girardeau at the airport. So I mean these storms are still moving into pretty warm air. And as you can see, the velocity is kind of ramped up a little bit near Mark 1, and we're starting to kind of see maybe a little bit of a hook developing there too. This is kind of almost a bookend vortex too, so it's kind of lunged out ahead. I mean, there's still a lot of this rain out here near Mark 1. Out ahead of it, it could be cooling it down and kind of keeping it from getting as much warm air sucked into the storm. But I mean, it's almost trying to become a bookend vortex. Not quite there. We still have the stuff down to the south, but yeah. But again, this area spin that I'm watching is out here near Marquand. We definitely have the bright kind of, well, that's on the base velocity. Whoops. SRVs is a little bit less dramatic, but it's definitely there. Definitely some broad rotation at least there. Base velocity is a little bit more exaggerated than the storm relative velocity. Again, this is not confirmed on the ground right now. It is a possible tornado though, so possible developing tornado. So just a heads up to those of you in Sedgwicksville, again Marquand, Sedgwicksville, and this is moving east at northeast at 65 miles an hour, 60 miles an hour.
W5
So
WX0X
those of you in Behelly, Longtown, Perryville, and possibly even places to the south of Rockville. Could be another. This could be a developing tornado right now. Let me go back to the last radar scan. It looks like it's a little bit more broad in this one, maybe. Go back to SRVs here. Maybe a little bit more broad, or it's trying to kind of could be kind of moving location here. You know, it's not in the same location as it was. Go back to reflectivity real quick. And again, this would certainly be wrapped in rain. If there was actually a tornado in there, that would be wrapped in rain. Again, probably within the next 15 minutes, if this continues at its current rate.
This tornado warning has been updated.
If it continues at its current speed and continues at its current intensity, they'll be extending this warning probably into Perry County, maybe even northern parts of Cape Girardeau County. So just a heads up there. You're not under a warning just yet, but warning could be coming here soon if it continues at its same steam.
New information, this severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
I don't think that's a hook. I think that's just some weird looking velocity, but I think the spin's going to be more in here. Let's go back to SRVs real quick. So that's going to be more here.
New information, this
Having issues
tornado
with-
warning has been updated.
Sorry, it's annotation things messed up again. Now it's really messed up now. had my annotation thing lock up, so I'm gonna have to quit it and what is the name of that software? Presentify. So yeah, tornado watch again remains in effect until midnight. There is a new Mesoscale discussion out, and I kind of would like to read that text real quick and just kind of see what they are saying.
New information. This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
Looks like it's going to be. I think they're going to extend the warning or the watch.
New information. This tornado warning has been updated.
Wouldn't be surprised if they
Review
extend
what we
the
have
watch.
right now. National Weather Service in Little Rock issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southern Woodruff, Prairie County, east central Lonoke County, northwestern Monroe County, and southeastern White County until 9:30. There's a line of severe thunderstorms right now, pretty much from England and southwest Lonoke County up through just north of Hazen, Des Arc, then up in the Georgetown area and Jackson County there, and Woodruff County there, and then further on up north until the Augusta area. Anybody in the affected area, if you had any reports, call net control. WX0X Airlink Skyward.
All right, I'm trying to pull up that mesoscale discussion text. As you can see, I mean, there's multiple tornado and severe thunderstorm warnings still out. So they just issued this mesoscale discussion concerning the tornado watch. So let me look and see. So this is going to be for East Arkansas, West Tennessee, and Far West Kentucky. Threat continues.
New
Tornado
information.
threat
This
continue
flash
through
flood
the
warning
evening
has been
before.
updated.
Trends will be monitored for potential watch across West Tennessee and Kentucky.
New information. This tornado warning has been updated.
Presently, SPC mesoanalysis shows a significant reduction in instability across eastern Arkansas as compared to areas to the west. However, given the upstream air mass remains moist and the strength of the low-level jet, an axis of instability up to 1,000 joules should be maintained for at least another couple of hours. So it does kind of seem, and I mean, it would appear so just looking at radar. Really, the threat's kind of, I don't want to say gone. It's not gone. It's not zero for sure. But it's definitely not what it was to the west. It's definitely not quite what it was earlier. We still have tornado warnings out to the north. But really, this is a far cry. At least in Arkansas, we have no tornado warnings.
It's for northern Bradley County, south central Cleveland County, northern Calhoun County, southeastern Dallas County, and east central Washita County until 9:30 p.m.
So at least for Arkansas right now, we have no tornado warnings for the first time in a while in Arkansas, which is good news for Arkansas. Still some tornado warnings back into Missouri and up into Illinois.
A new
And, we're
radar
still continuing to
indicated tornado
track.
warning has been issued.
We're still continuing to track that. The storm up near Marquand has definitely decreased in intensity. I don't see as much of the it's still very broad rotation there, so I wouldn't be surprised if they just let this expire right now in its current state. Look at the velocity real quick. Maybe some strong winds back near Perryville, Oak Ridge, coming into Oak Ridge. It's not even severe thunderstorm warned though right now, so really after the tornado warning, this may not even be severe thunderstorm warned. We only have 9 severe thunderstorm warnings right now. And we still got to watch this though. I mean, it's kind of could just be cycling, so we'll keep an eye on that one. Back up to the north here near Nashville, Illinois. Still a little bit of rotation here, kind of the south of Oakdale. I gotta move. Oops. I gotta move this real quick. Gotta move this down out of the way. So maybe here near Oakdale there could be a possible spin up there. Other than that, I don't really see anything too crazy. Take a look at Enrot. Yeah, so here to the east of Oakdale. Still picking up a little bit of shear on shear rate. They did just go ahead and issue a new tornado watch, though. And we'll see that here in just a minute. I'll go ahead and pull up GR Earth and see if we can't get that watch fired up and show you guys that watch. But again, to the east of Oakdale, that appears to be our main area of spin here in Washington County, Illinois. I'm sure Perry County, the north end of Perry County, this northwest side of Perry County, that's probably going to be dropped. I don't see a reason for them to continue even that tornado warning right now. I mean, that's very, very broad rotation. Out here, down here, I think this is very, very broad. Again, still a tornado watch though, so I mean something could spin up here in a little bit. But right now, I don't see that. It's not going crazy right now. So I'll go ahead and I'll full screen this and show you guys the current watches. Let me turn all this other stuff off real quick. And we'll go to the watches across the United States here. I'll show you guys that if it will populate. So this is the current watches that we have right now. All these tornado watches extend from just really south of the Chicago area
A new severe
down all the way into
thunderstorm warning
Shreveport,
has been
Texas. So
issued.
tornado watches out there. Don't know if the new watches showed up yet. Okay, so yeah, it has. That's the new watch that was just issued a couple of minutes ago. Is up there near Chicago. And they've, as you can see, they've trimmed back the tornado watch a little bit. Little Rock area's now been pulled out of it, and it looks like the St. Louis area has been pulled out of that as well. Put radar overlay on as well. You can see it's just due to this big, massive system that's just this huge line of thunderstorms out here. I'm also trying to put MSLP. So there's a giant low pressure up here near Chicago. And really that's what's causing all of our issues right now. If we can just get all this out, I think would be...
New information. This tornado warning has been updated.
So this system here, I mean, this is a strong system. It's just pulling moisture up from the Gulf all the way up into St. Louis, Chicago areas, just causing problems. Tornado warnings everywhere. Tornado, severe thunderstorms. Trying to pull local storm reports. I don't really see any hail. I see a lot of 65-mile-an-hour gusts and a lot of flash flooding. A lot of flash flooding, and we just dealt with a lot of flash flooding in Oklahoma too last night. So the flooding threat continues really across many parts of the United States right now. And again, you can see in these this little circle area, this blue, that's going to be your low pressure there. Let me see if this works. Let's see if this works. There we go. So yeah, this is all due to this cold front too. This is all along this cold front, and there's a warm front up here, which let's see here along up here in this low pressure area. where this low pressure is up here. Let me turn these LSRs off again. Here where this low pressure is up here near, really sitting over Iowa and Illinois area. Sitting kind of over the Iowa and Illinois state line area. There's definitely a triple point in here. There's cold front that extends
A new
all the way
flash
down
flood warning
from
has been issued.
all the way down from north of St. Louis, all the way down into really South Texas. And this is the same system that came through Oklahoma last night, through Texas last night, and just caused all kinds of problems. But really, along with, you notice this storm right here, this is probably within the last hour the location of the warm front. You get a storm that latches onto
A
that.
new radar indicated
definitely start to
tornado
spin,
warning
and
has
that-
been issued.
It's probably what we're seeing here to the east of Peoria, Illinois. This storm kind of just latching onto the boundary. And what county is that? I want to go take a look at that. This is the National Weather Service in Lincoln, Illinois. What is their abbreviation? ILX. I need the ILX chat. All right. So I'm going to switch over there real quick. Bring this up. So new tornado warning continues for Bond, Clinton, and Madison County in Illinois until 9:30 p.m. That should be coming through on the stream here in just a minute.
New information. This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
I'm trying to get that tornado warning up there. That's kind of on the warm front.
New information. This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
Waiting on the data load though right now. That's changes being made to the tornado watch, by the way.
New information. This tornado warning has been updated.
The tornado warning for Henry County, Illinois, has just been updated. It is now a confirmed tornado warning. There is now a confirmed tornado over Osborne. So I need to go back down to Henry County, Illinois.
New information. This tornado warning has been updated.
And that's going to be that one up here to the east of Davenport, Iowa. As soon as that loads, we'll go take a look at that. Also trying to find out, I forgot what temperature I need to wrap my my brisket at. Oh no, I need a 165. I need to increase to 225. So I might have to go turn up the heat here in a minute on the brisket. So that's going to be this one right here. It's going to be this area of rotation probably to the, I'm going to guess this is it. Osborne. Where's Osborne?
New information.
I don't see an
this
Osborne.
tornado warning has been updated.
Don't see an Osborne. Moline? East Moline. I'm going to guess it's this area, though, to the west of Geneseo. And this is moving... whoops. This is moving northeast at 40. So, I mean, this is already most of the way out of the warning. But we'll look at en route real quick. So shear rate's not off the charts. Oh yeah, there's definitely a debris signature here. So this is going to be it right here. There is going to be a tornado likely right in that area that I've circled. That's not a very good circle. Let's do this. Oops. Trying to circle this for you guys. So that's going to be your likely tornado right there. And we're going to see what we're going to look and see what direction is this
New
moving, so we can
information.
pretty
This
much
severe
track this tornado.
thunderstorm
This is going to
warning has
be,
been updated.
yeah, in the last few frames you can see, and it's kind of making a weird motion off to the, kind of goes back to the northwest of Geneseo. So it looks like it's just barely going to miss Geneseo, probably by really a few miles. It looks like it's kind of going away, but
New
it also looks
information.
like
This
it's
tornado
going a little
warning
bit
has
more
been
towards
updated.
Jocelyn. So this is again a tornado on the ground.
New information. This
It's going
tornado
to be for
warning has
this
been
area that I
updated.
have circled. Let's look at the velocities real quick. Doesn't really show up crazy on SRVs, but you can definitely see on base velocity there's definitely a little bit of spin there, and that does correlate to the area where we have the negative correlation coefficient right here to the northwest of Geneseo, south of Jocelyn. You can see it takes almost more of a due north turn now. It was going a little bit to the northeast of toward Geneseo. Now it's moving almost toward Jocelyn. So we'll have to see what the next radar frame kind of has for it. If you live in Jocelyn, Rock Island County, I would definitely go ahead and take shelter now, just in case. I mean, it could be more to the northeast, southeast of you, to the southeast and northeast of you, towards the areas east of Hillsdale. But certainly, and you're not going to see that. Look where it's located. It's back in all this rain right now. So definitely, again, if you live in what county is this? Rock Island County, Henry County, and Rock Island counties in Illinois. Certainly, lowest level, most center part of your home. Most center part of your home or structure that you're in. New tornado warning.
Tornado warning has been issued.
And it's a continuation of this one. I'm trying to back out real quick and kind of setting this up for you guys. So again, places, I'll zoom back in. Places like Jocelyn, this is headed towards you again. Hillsdale, eventually Erie, and then maybe even later on down the line, Linden, Prophetstown, Fenton. Places like that. Go ahead and tornado precautions. And if you're not in the polygon, certainly be ready to go to your tornado safe place. This is going to be tracking really close to I-88 as well. Interstate 88 in Rock Island County. Turn that circle off for now. I'll fix it here. So it looks like they're going to probably cancel. Probably if you live in Cambridge, Geneseo, I think you're safe right now. There is a new tornado warning too. This one is radar indicated for Jackson, Illinois, and Cape Girardeau and Perry counties in Missouri. By the way, that goes until 9:45. Again, and radar indicated severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado moving northeast at 50 miles per hour. Nothing confirmed on that right now, but we'll certainly keep an eye on that one as well. But right now, the biggest and baddest game in town right now is going to be the storm near Rock Island, Illinois. Rock Island County, Illinois right now. It has a debris signature on it. Still has a debris signature on it. It really has for, let's see. Where was the first time I picked up? It really has picked up about 10 minutes probably now on the ground. The debris signature kind of gets a little bit more faint, but again, we need to, if you live southeast of Jocelyn, this is coming really close to Jocelyn and almost look like it's making a beeline toward Hillsdale. So there's possibly a large tornado on the ground with this, or at least maybe not large, but strong tornado with this. So just a heads up. If you're in Jocelyn, Hillsdale, doesn't say in the warning text I don't believe. It just says
New information. This tornado warning
radar
has been
confirming
updated.
tornado. So it's not observed by a spotter, so we don't know if this is a large tornado or not. But I mean, it's certainly strong enough to loft debris up into the air, and you know, certainly strong enough to loft debris up into the air. And again, that's going to be this area circled in white. So places like Jocelyn, Hillsdale. Again, this is moving more to your southeast, but still, if you live southeast of those areas, then tornado precautions lowest, most center part of the home or building that you're in. And eventually, this is going to be tracking up toward I-88. So if you're traveling on I-88 between Jocelyn and Linden, if you're traveling along
New
I-88
information.
between
This
Jocelyn
severe
and Linden,
thunderstorm
just a
warning
heads
has
up,
been
there's
updated.
possible tornado going to cross the highway here in a little bit. Not on I-88 yet. This is near
A new radar
State Highway
indicated
92.
tornado warning has been issued.
State Highway 92 and State Highway 82 is where it's currently going to be located. And we're waiting on, should
This
be getting
tornado
new data
warning
here
has
in
been
just a
updated.
second. Latest correlation coefficient scan should be loading here in just a second. It says it's downloading now. So we'll see if maybe it has lifted any. Yeah, so it's not as strong of a signature as it was. And it definitely looks like it's the circulation looks a little bit more broad than it did just a second ago. I mean, it could just be cycling. So again, really this area right here, I think, is our biggest concern right now.
New information. This tornado warning has been
that I've
updated.
circled. I think it's going to be this area right here. Right now, it's the most concerning. It could be reorganized. Could be trying to occlude, which, we'll see. There's definitely still some swirling though going on in the reflectivity back toward to the north of Jocelyn, which is
A
if
new
I
severe
circle
thunderstorm warning has been issued.
if I circle this area that I'm seeing rotating right here, and then I switch over to reflectivity, you can see that swirling up here to the north of Jocelyn, like right in here. You can see that kind of swirling pattern in there. So you can just kind of see it in the radar image, like right there. New severe thunderstorm warnings are going up to Clay County, Arkansas, and Duncan, Missouri, till 10 p.m. There is tornado possible tag on that. Also, a new severe thunderstorm warning for Clinton, Marion, Washington counties in Illinois. Tornado possible tag on that as well. Shreveport National Weather Service is also canceling tornado watch for Columbia, Hempstead, Lafayette, Miller, Nevada, Union counties in Arkansas, and Bossier, Caddo, Claiborne, Webster counties, Louisiana, Cass, Harrison, Marion, and Texas.
A new severe thunderstorm
that's
warning
canceled.
has been issued.
New severe thunderstorm warning also for Bollinger, Stoddard, and Wayne counties in Missouri until 9:45 p.m. Tornado possible tag with that as well. Also in Boone County, Missouri, we're also getting a report of roof damage to Parkdale Baptist Church. It's going to be a broadcast media report of thunderstorm wind damage. Don't know how significant the damage is, but there's definitely some reports of roof damage right now.
A new
that's
severe
Boone County,
thunderstorm
Missouri.
warning has been issued.
And it does look like the velocity signature is maybe trying to ramp back up again to the southwest of Hillsdale. So that's going to be, we're looking at this area right here, where you see those reds and those greens getting a little bit brighter. You can see in the, if I lapse the radar here, if I rock it back, you can see it's not quite as intense. And then it starts to, it's not as bright. And now we have a much more bright red there to the north of Jocelyn. And this is coming towards Hillsdale. And this is now along, this is going to be along I-88 right now. Again, this is moving at like 50 miles an hour. So these are hauling. So places like Erie, heads up. Erie, Fenton, heads up. This is moving pretty close to your direction. maybe a little bit more to the north and west of you, but still. And a new radar indicated tornado warning for Bureau, Henry, Whiteside, uh, Whiteside counties in Illinois until 9:45. This is radar indicated, and that's going to be the same storm that we're talking about right now. So, or actually, no, it's this area over here. There's a new area of rotation over here.
A new radar indicated tornado warning has been issued.
So we still have that one that was, and there's probably going to be another one issued, I would imagine, near Princeton. That's also a, that's behind the front, it looks like, maybe. I don't know, seeing a little bit of velocity here that's a little bit strong as well. Actually, that's really kind of ramping up. So to the east of Princeton, could be a tornado warning that's needed there. Definitely some spinning going on in there. But this new one's probably going to be, really it's going to be for this area, I believe, right here to the northwest of Anawan. Extending near Shady Beach, near Atkinson. Moving northeast at 40. So it's going to be that area up there. See this area near Atkinson, which is probably going to be got to turn interactive mode back on. Why is it not managed to kill my annotation again? All right. So yeah, it's gonna be this area near what was near Atkinson a few minutes ago. So it's gonna be probably this. If there was a tornado, it's gonna be probably about right there. We'll check correlation coefficient and make sure that it's not ramping up. I don't see anything in there, so we're good right now. Go back to our other storm real quick. The one that was observed a little while ago. You can see, I just want to show you guys briefly real quick. Big debris signature to the west of Geneseo. Looks like tornado crossed, what's this going to be right here? I-80 and US Highway 6. So I-80 and US Highway 6 looks like tornado crossed the highway to the west of Geneseo.
New information, this tornado warning has been updated.
It's still showing an observed tornado warning. I mean, there's still a little bit of debris, but that's probably just stuff falling out of the sky right now. And that's again for Rock Island County. It's now crossed over into Rock Island County. They did cancel the tornado warning, though, for Bond and Clinton counties in Illinois. So that's some good news there. But again, we're continuing to watch really all of this area down here for any signs of debris. Could be another area of rotation to the southeast of Anawan. I don't know why this one is a circle. So maybe here to the southeast of Anawan. And if I go over to reflectivity, you kind of see there's I mean, that's probably about a minute off from each other again. So there could be a little bit of something in there as well. There is a new report of a tornado, though, 2 miles east-southeast of Osborne. So that's going to be, it's going to be in, let's see, that's going to be that one earlier, I think. Yeah, 2 miles east-southeast of Osborne. This is going to be a train spotter reported tornado sighted crossing Wolf Road. Trees snapped and over the road with power lines down as well. So we do have some damage to the northeast or the northwest of Geneseo. If I go back to correlation coefficient real quick and show you guys, well, let me circle where that that LSR is. Circle that storm report there. So that's where the storm report is. And you can see roughly in that area, that's going to be where there is now a spotted report of a tornado. Was a little bit stronger to the along I-80, so there could be possibly some semis and stuff that might have got tossed off of overturned on I-80. Hopefully everybody on I-80 though was stopped and not driving through that. Hopefully there was nobody on the interstate. Looks a little bit more raggedy though. Again, going back to velocity, it's broadened out once again. It kind of looked like it might want to tighten up again, but it's certainly a far cry from where
A
it was
new
earlier.
severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Not even close to what it was just a few minutes ago. And then still looking at this one, nothing tight with this one here, with this hopple one or hoop hole. Nothing crazy there. Maybe again some more to the northwest of or northeast of Anawan. Possibly some more rotation there. I want to go down to this one near Jackson and Cape Girardeau. This other tornado warning down near Jackson, Cape Girardeau counties. I believe that's going to be probably in southern. Yeah, southern Illinois. Excuse me. Tornado watch has been updated. By the way, they canceled Macoupin, Madison, Monroe, Rudolph, and St. Clair counties in Illinois, and Madison, St. Francois, St. Genevieve counties in Missouri. Continuing Bond, Clinton, Fayette, Marion, Montgomery, and Washington counties until 11 p.m. In Illinois. So we're going to jump back down to this one real quick here, and this is going to be in Cape Girardeau County and Jackson County. Tornado warning down here. It doesn't look very impressive at the moment. Don't really see any debris signature or anything either. Maybe a little bit of a hook wanting to form. Again, this is north of Oak Ridge, maybe. I think that's about closest thing that we have really to a velocity signature at this point. And then I just actually got another update on the in Lonoke County, Arkansas. There was a amateur radar report of a tornado at 6:59 p.m. So right around 7 p.m. Amateur radio report of tornado that damaged a house near the intersection of Arkansas Highway 319 and Indian Lakes Road. Spotter had a view of tornado as it approached their location looking west from Arkansas Highway 5. So some report of some damage in Lonoke County, Arkansas earlier tonight. So definitely hope that everybody's okay down there and nobody's injured. Hopefully everybody made it out safely. Just looking at the Vills real quick, it does look like the Vills are kind of, so Vills is those of you who don't know, it's almost like a storm strength. The Vills kind of helps you know how strong a storm is. It's kind of gone up a little bit. There's been an uptick in Vills. This storm is also about 30,000 feet in the air as well. So this is about a 30,000 foot tall storm. So that tells you it's a little bit stronger. Same thing with this one to the south of Marble Hill. That one's about a 40,000 foot tall storm. But that tornado warning again for Jackson and Cape Girardeau counties, I believe was the county. Yeah, Jackson. Jackson, Cape Girardeau County. Excuse me. Does look like maybe there's still some rotation in there, but it's gonna be It's gonna be very broad. It's not gonna be anything crazy for the time being. It's gonna be a little bit broad. Again, shear rate not really showing anything either. Crazy at the moment. Go back there. And again, this is about a 30,000 foot tall storm, so it's definitely looking good. But if there is a tornado, if this thing does put down a tornado, you're not going to see the tornado. It does look like it might be almost trying to bow a little bit more, maybe. So hopefully it continues on that trend. Hopefully it does bow out and no longer becomes a tornado producer. Geopack up to our observed tornadoes too. I do need to step away real quick and check the brisket temperature. I believe I'm almost at wrapping temperature. I need to double check it. I think I'm at
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
I'm at 140 and I need to wrap at 165, I think. Yep, 165, and then I need to increase the temperature to 225 until I reach 175. So it looks like a long night of me smoking a brisket tonight. And then hopefully tomorrow I can smoke a pork butt. Maybe tonight. I might have time tonight to smoke a pork butt. They are going to continue the tornado warning for Bureau, Henry, and Whiteside County in Illinois until 9:45, by the way. Trying to get back up to there.
New information. This tornado warning has been updated.
And that's just the time update. Trying to get back up to that tornado warning, though, right now. Waiting on it to load. Takes a couple of minutes with level 2 data. Hoping to have a better streaming computer here soon, too. That's definitely on my list of things. Something that's a little bit faster. Because this gets old after a while waiting. Let's see. They did cancel the tornado warning for Henry County, by the way. I think they just took them out of this. Where's Henry County? I think they canceled that. Yeah, they canceled the part of it for the one with Anawan
New information.
County.
This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
Excuse me. Severe thunderstorm warning. They updated the severe thunderstorm warning for Stoddard and Wayne counties in Missouri and Bollinger County in Missouri. They've canceled Stoddard and Wayne County and have continued Bollinger until 10:40 or 9:45 p.m. Tornado is possible with the storm.
New information. This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
We're still continuing to watch this one. I think they're going to probably allow this warning to expire. Doesn't look to me like there's a whole lot of rotation. It's all broadened out again. Really with both of these storms. Really with both these warnings. And right as I said that, they went ahead and canceled the or they let it expire. So the tornado warning for Henry, Rock Island, and Whiteside is now gone.
New information. This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
It might be replaced with the severe thunderstorm warning. But for now, tornado warnings are gone, and this is the only one that we have right now. Near Prophetstown, Hoop Hole. And really, I I wouldn't be surprised if they let that one expire too. That's going to be for Bureau, Henry, Whiteside counties. Right now I don't see anything crazy. Just trying to loop the radar back real quick, but it's not. Yeah, I don't see anything that's all that interesting really. It really sticks out to me. Like there could be a little bit of rotation down near Tampico, so if you're near Tampico, uh, take your tornado precautions. This is really the only area that I see though right now that's all that concerning. That looks really all that great. That's really the only one that I see. So maybe a little bit of a area 2 near New Bedford, to the northeast of New Bedford. This could be our next game. Let's look at shear rate real quick. Yeah, it's showing a little bit of rotation there and a little bit of rotation down near Tampico on shear rate. But again, nothing on correlation coefficient, so we're not seeing any debris being lofted in the air at this time. This is also, I mean, this is not a very tall storm either. This is 20,000 foot tall storm. 15 to 20,000 foot tall storm. And really the vills aren't impressive either. So the strength of this storm is not that great. So it's not very impressive right now, and I think things are hopefully starting to wind down for the most part. So we've only got 2 tornado warnings now at this time, and 5 severe thunderstorm warnings. So it looks like things may be hopefully getting ready to wind down a little bit early. And especially after yesterday, where we had tornadoes across the United States. Well, not across the United States, but at least in Oklahoma and Texas. I don't know about anywhere else. Doing damage, tearing up people's property, and hurting people.
New information, this tornado warning has been updated.
Tornado watch, they canceled Butler, Carter, Ripley, and Wayne counties of Missouri until so yeah, canceled those counties. Tornado warning, they canceled Cape Girardeau County out of the tornado warning to the south. And they are continuing Jackson and Perry. Jackson County in Illinois and Perry County in Missouri until 9:45. That's a severe thunderstorm capable of producing tornado near Altenburg or 13 miles east of Perryville, moving northeast at 50 miles an hour. But this one, this doesn't look all that crazy either. Like I said, I don't expect this one. I wouldn't expect the Whiteside, Henry, and Bureau County storm to be continued. I would be surprised. Just another update too to watches. They have also canceled the tornado watch for Christian, DeWitt, Logan, Macon, Marshall, McLean, Moultrie, Peoria, Piatt, Shelby, Stark, Tazewell, and Woodford counties in Illinois. So if you're in any of those counties, you're in the green now. So that's all going to be in northern Illinois, it looks like. So northern Illinois, you're pretty much getting cut out, and it looks no, that warning's still there. We're also still got this one here for Perry and Jackson counties. It still looks about like what it did a little while ago. Doesn't look all that impressive. Oh. Actually, on the latest scan, it's a little bit more strong than it was. See if shear rate's still there, and it's definitely bright green. So if you live northwest of Grand Tower, maybe to you towards Gorham, Murfreesboro, Carbondale, places around there. Might get at least some strong winds, if not a possible tornado here in the next little bit. Right now, it's very small tornado warning, and that tells me they don't know for sure if they're going to extend it or not. We'll certainly see. Vills are still quite impressive given the parameters. Let's see. Dew point is 55-degree dews, so not very great dew points. So these storms are probably going to be struggling. They don't have the same moisture that they had earlier. I think the front's getting ready to come through here. Probably. That's probably it. Let's see. Turn off the radar. Meso analysis fill. Let's see. Let's see what the. I mean, really, the dews are not impressive anywhere along any of that. This is probably not very accurate. I think this is that's a little bit. The front's definitely further east. And also another update: tornado watch for Independence, Lauren, Randolph, Sharp counties, and Arkansas has been canceled. So if you're once again in those areas, you're good. No more severe weather tonight. So yeah, you can see they're just trimming really a lot of stuff out of here, and really it's just this threat north of the warm front at this point. And the east and south of St. Louis. And so that storm that I was talking about that I wasn't sure if they were going to reissue, they did reissue the Jackson County tornado warning. So yeah, if you're near Gorham, Carbondale, Murfreesboro, DeSoto, Hurst, and Illinois, go ahead and take your tornado precautions, lowest, most center part of your home or structure that you're in. You can see the velocity have just come up just slightly in the last little bit. I mean, it's still not anything crazy. Don't see any debris signatures over. Well, maybe a little bit of debris between Grand Tower and Gorham, but it's nothing crazy right now. We'll have to look and see what the next radar frame looks like. There's a little bit of dropping off. It is when you see those blues that you really start to get concerned. The green's just kind of you watch. But the reflectivity doesn't look super impressive with this one. But again, tornado warning for Jackson County in Illinois. And that's going to be for places like Gorham, Grand Tower, Murfreesboro, Pomona, Carbondale, DeSoto, and maybe even parts of Hurst, if not just short of Hurst. Again, in Illinois, southwest Illinois. Still continuing the the severe thunderstorm warning for Marion County in Illinois, by the way. But we're now down to 5 severe thunderstorm warnings and 3 tornado warnings.
This severe thunderstorm
currently
warning has
nothing
been updated.
confirmed at this time. Hopefully it stays that way, and hopefully things really start to wind down here within the next few minutes. We're dealing with our last couple of severe thunderstorm warnings to the south and in Arkansas and Texas coming down into Louisiana. Then they did let that tornado warning up to the north that I was talking about, Henry, Whiteside, and Bureau counties in Illinois. They've let that now expire, so that's also some good news there. No more tornado warning for Bureau, Henry, and Whiteside. Threat's pretty much done. But again, severe thunderstorm warnings in far south central Arkansas, coming into south central Arkansas. 20 more minutes left on that one. The severe thunderstorm is near Haynesville, 13 miles north of Homer, moving northeast at 30. It's really going to be for mostly some large hail and strong winds. 60-mile-an-hour wind gust and quarter-size hail. So yeah, 60-mile-an-hour wind gust and quarter-size hail. Then this other one, same thing up here. That's going to be Pollard near Chalk Bluff Natural Area, moving northeast at 40. Again, quarter-inch hail moving northeast at 40 miles an hour. And 60-mile-an-hour wind gust, quarter-size hail. I don't even know if I see it. I don't even think I saw a tornado possible tag on that.
A new severe thunderstorm warning.
There's a
has
new
been
severe
issued.
thunderstorm warning, though, that just got issued for Cape Girardeau County in Missouri. There's tornado possible tag on that. This goes until 10:30 p.m. So just keep that in mind there. Tornado could be possible with that. Nothing confirmed again on the ground. Let's look at the correlation coefficient. There might be a little bit of debris being lofted up in the air southeast of Gorham. That's going to be along, what is this? This is State Highway 3. So people in Murfreesboro, yeah, and that's getting bigger. So this is probably going to end up getting upgraded here within the next few minutes for this portion of the storm right here. Seeing a little bit of this blue in there. It's a little bit concerning, so we might have a tornado on the ground right now east of Gorham, east of State Highway 3, getting ready to approach Murfreesboro and State Highway 149 coming to Murfreesboro. So if you live in Murfreesboro, you need to be in your tornado safe place now, lowest, most center part of your house or structure that you're in, because there might be a possible tornado on the ground there. I mean, let's look at velocity real quick. Let's check en route first. Yeah, it looks like there could definitely be some rotation to the north of north of where my map says Jackson there, northwest of Murfreesboro. Shear rates definitely climbed there. But if you look at SRVs, it's not very impressive. Base velocity, it's still a little bit weak there, but definitely correlation coefficient is showing a possible debris being lofted in the air to the east of Gorham. And I know it's not just the stuff near Grand Tower is likely just going to be that down near Grand Tower is going to be nothing. That's just going to be a little bit of error data. But to the east of Gorham, that is our area of concern right now. To the east of Gorham, this is moving again to the northeast towards Murfreesboro right now, and yeah. So this is probably a tornado on the ground doing damage right now. And I'm going to see if, while I'm got this up, it's kind of starting to stretch out a little bit. What is this right here? US 51. US 51? I'm going to see if I can go over here real quick. And maybe I'll be able to. Crap, I don't have that source over here too. Hang on, I gotta copy something over here real quick. Shoot, gotta go back. I'm going to try to see if I can get Illinois Department of Transportation camera. I think that's locked up right now. I'm going to have to refresh that. Interact. Yep, I think this one's locked up. not letting me mess with it. Try to see if I can
New
find
information. This severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
see if I can find anything. Maybe if I. Yep, no, not letting me interact with it still. This is frozen up. Still on my Arkansas camera. Google.com. It'd be great if this would work. So still maybe a little bit of debris there. Yeah, that's completely locked up. So that's not even going to let me. Crap. I was hoping that this might work. Maybe. Yeah. Yeah, I was hoping to try to pull up a camera, but it's not looking like it's going to work. It looks like though if there is a debris signature there, it does look like it's kind of fizzling out before Murfreesboro. So it looks like if there was a tornado, it lifted. Hopefully, as it's coming into Murfreesboro, but still Murfreesboro, tornado safe place, and then eventually places like DeSoto, Carbondale. It's moving in your direction towards US Highway 51. Say Highway 13 is what it's approaching right now. Say Highway 13 and Highway 149. So yeah, it should be coming up to Highway 51 here in the next little bit. Again, Hurst, if you're in the Hurst, Illinois area, definitely be in your tornado safe place as well. Just be ready for this thing. So I'm still watching this. Looks like the debris signature is gone for the time being right now. Again, still no confirmed tornado or anything on this. It looked like a debris signature. Could have been false, but we're gonna treat it like it's such. Again, there's a shear rate again, and it's kind of coming back up. Closer to Soto. Looks like it's kind of dropped down a little bit, so we'll see kind of how this thing shapes up here in the next little bit. We're gonna keep following it right now. Again, no confirmed reports of anything right now. We did just get a new tornado watch that just got issued, and we'll see if it's already populated. It has not shown up yet on. Has not shown up yet, but when it shows up, it looks like it's going to be into Memphis, into Kentucky, and don't remember where ILX is. ILX is yeah, I don't know where that is. Tornado watch for Clay, Crawford, Effington, Jasper, Lawrence, and Richland counties in Illinois. Crockett, Dyer, Gibson, Haywood, Lake, Lauderdale, Obion, Tipton, Weekly in Tennessee, and Clay, Craighead, Crittenden, Cross, Green, Lee, Mississippi, Phillips, Poinsett, St. Francis counties in Arkansas, and Duncan County and Pemiscot in Missouri. So some new tornado watches just got issued out there. Hopefully they'll show up on maps. There we go. Now they're showing up on the maps. And that's going to include places north of Memphis. North of Memphis, not including Shelby County, which is the county seat of Memphis, or that's where Memphis is. So not there, not Jackson, to the north of Jackson, Tennessee, but places like Paducah and Evansville, Indiana. So yeah, we're starting to see tornado watches get expanded out to the east. Again, Chicago is not in this. I just want to point that out, by the way. So Chicago, you're not in it. If anybody in Chicago's watching, but you might definitely get some rain and stuff, and maybe we'll see the tornado watch get issued further east. I would bet though it's probably, yeah. Or wait, that's probably no. That's the temperature. We're only sitting in the 50s in Chicago right now, so I'd say you're doing pretty good. Dew points only in the 40s, so no, it will not be issued into Chicago. But further to the south, we got temperatures well into the 70s. Evansville and points to the south, temperatures well in the 70s. Let's look at our dew points. Dew points in the 50s and 60s, so definitely still some a little bit of energy, a little bit of instability out there. I'm gonna do this real quick though. So mixed layer cape. I want to just look at the cape. This is the just kind of the fuel for the storms, if you will. It's the energy in the atmosphere, and you can see it's only at about 2,000 joules and about 3,000 near Houston, but Houston I don't think is going to get severe
New
weather
information.
tonight.
This tornado warning has been updated.
So the tornado warning for Jackson County, Illinois is going to continue until 10:15, by the way. Tornadoes are located, storm capable producing tornado located near DeSoto or just north of Murfreesboro. So moving northeast at 55 miles an hour. So that thing is flying down there. Let's jump back over to it again. This is the only tornado warning we got right now too, and it's pretty broad right now. It's nothing really just insane. Nothing absolutely bonkers with it. It's not all that crazy right now. So hopefully it'll stay that way. You know, hopefully it's tame. Shear rates come down again. Nothing on CC. There are some severe thunderstorm reports back in Bureau County, Illinois. That's kind of the area where we had the tornado warning issued earlier. Spotter did report 6-inch diameter tree branches down. Time estimated from radar data. That was about 9:12 p.m. So probably roughly about the time that tornado warning was issued. So it could be some. What's reported as thunderstorm damage now could be tornado damage. Could end up being tornado damage. Unsure. I do need to go check the brisket again though. Check my temperature. So like I said, I gotta raise the temperature at 165, I believe. I need to check it. $165. Takes a long time to smoke brisket. they did just issue a new mesoscale discussion, and once that populates, I'll read it to you guys. We'll see what it says. I'll be right back. Still 20 degrees off, so it looks like I'm going to be wrapping that thing in the middle of the night. It's going to be a late night brisket smoke sesh. I waited a little bit late in the day to do it. New severe thunderstorm warning just got issued for Franklin, Jackson, Williamson counties in Illinois. Tornado warning possible tag is on that as well. That's going to be going until 10:30 p.m. Let's see. Did they already put the MCD out? Yeah, there we go. So this pink box there, that's the mesoscale discussion. Says severe weather threat continues for the watch area. Severe thunderstorms continue to move east across Arkansas. Tornado threat will continue through the evening before beginning to lessen toward midnight. Trends will be monitored for potential watch across far west Tennessee and Kentucky, which we already saw that. Discussion.
A new
Broken line
severe
of
thunderstorm warning has been issued.
broken line of thunderstorms, many exhibiting at least transient supercellular characteristics. Will continue to move east this evening. Recent VAD wind profiles from NQA, which is Memphis, KNQA Memphis radar, show the low-level jet has proxied by the 0 to 1 kilometer shear value as proxied by the 0 to 1 kilometer shear value has increased from around 15 to 20 knots 3 hours ago to normally 35 knots at present. Additionally, the VAD profile shows considerable clockwise turning below 3 kilometers, which much of that in the lowest 1 kilometer. Presently, SPC mesoanalysis shows significant reduction in stability across eastern Arkansas as compared to areas to the west. However, given the upstream air mass remains moist and the strength of the
New
low-level
information.
jet,
This severe thunderstorm warning has
an
been
axis of
updated.
instability of up to 1,000 joules of mixed-layer cave should be maintained for at least another couple of hours. With time, large-scale ascent and low-level jet across Arkansas should weaken as the main shortwave trough comes away from the area. Weakening low-level jet should result in increased difficulty maintaining low-level instability. This combined with increasing convective inhibition from the loss of diurnal heating should result in a decrease in convective intensity through the evening hours. However, storm scale processes and mesocyclones will allow thunderstorms to persist for at least a couple of hours into the less favorable environment. Thus, western Tennessee and Kentucky will be monitored for the need of the tornado watch. So yeah, they're even saying the threat's pretty much winding down. We just don't have the energy that we had earlier in the day, especially with the loss of daytime heating. So you kind of lose the instability. So that's that. Still watching this tornado warning cell though down near DeSoto. Coming in west side of Hirsch now. So probably once this tornado warning's done, I'm probably also gonna be done because it's kind of looking a little bit lame. It's not really, the atmosphere has just lost all of its steam, and we've only got 3 severe thunderstorm warnings, and I mean, really, it's just not impressive. Like I said, still, if you're not getting a tornado, you're probably getting wind. in that area. Shear rate's still unimpressive too. And it looks like they're going to replace the tornado warning with a severe thunderstorm warning. So I do have a feeling they're about to let that tornado warning expire.
New
They just have a
information.
tornado possible
This
tag
severe
on it.
thunderstorm warning has been updated.
And the severe thunderstorm warning for Duncan, Missouri is now canceled, by the way, if anybody lives down in there. But really, just not seeing a whole lot of spin on this storm right now. Cape Girardeau one doesn't really look very impressive either. Maybe a little bit of spin in it. I mean, you can see it on the reflectivity there. Possibly some spin there, but really it's could have a little bit of a transient, like they said in the mesoscale discussion, transient supercell characteristics. But it's not robust supercell. I wouldn't say it. I mean, this is a pretty decent supercell. I mean, it's 35,000 feet. Well, it was, and in the last radar frame, it's no longer. Last 5 minutes, it's lost a lot of steam. So I think as these storms are moving to the east, they're just losing. They're getting more out of that instability, and even that storm with the tornado warning on it right now is not very impressive. It's very unimpressive as far as the height goes. And even the Vills are unimpressive. I mean, the one on Cape Girardeau is a little bit more intense, but it's not. It's only at a 5 of 13. Only at a 5 out of 13. So. But they are continuing that one with a tornado possible tag on it as well. And like I said, once the tornado warning is dropped on this one, I'm probably going to hop off of here. But really, it's just very unimpressive. It's weak, broad rotation here. Looks like the shear rate's kind of gone up a little bit north of Hearst, so. But that's also out of the tornado warning area. I think this is going to be wind. Looks like it's almost bowed out more too. If anything, it may be down near Carbondale, but I don't really see any. I don't really see any rotation. That's maybe some very broad rotation down near Carbondale, but nothing crazy. Nothing crazy with that. Nothing crazy at all with that. I think all of this area out here, I think this is going to be all bow echo. That's all going to be bowing segments out ahead of that. In fact, that might even be, let's look at this. Is there a gust front on that? It's not gusting out, but I wouldn't be surprised if these storms start to gust out here in a little bit. With it being a cold front and it being later in the evening, I wouldn't be surprised if they start to get undercut. Cape Girardeau one's still kind of intense. It's just not all that impressive though, really. So the tornado warning for Jackson County has now been canceled. They allowed it to expire. Again, I don't see anything on velocity. I don't see any reason why it needed to be tornado warned right now. So if you live in DeSoto, Murfreesboro, north of Carbondale, Hearst, Illinois, really Jackson County, Illinois, you're good for now. At least until these storms move past you. Looking at radar, you still got a little bit of heavy rain moving through DeSoto. You're in the yellow now, so you're almost should be good here in the next little bit. And then there's going to be a little bit of rain that kind of lags behind the front itself, back in the cold area, back in the cold air. But it's like 60 degrees back there and 59-degree dew points. So you know, once all that moves out, you should be fine. But yeah, I don't see anything else that's just really. I mean, there's a lot of lightning down here in Arkansas, but none of this really looks all that. None of it really looks all that impressive. Maybe jump over here real quick. Flash flood warnings back into Louisiana. So just a heads up, back in basically from Center, Texas, up to Logansport, Louisiana and Texas area, Mansfield, Louisiana, up into Shreveport. Multiple severe thunderstorm, or no, excuse me, flash flood warnings until midnight. Very heavy rainfall. Wonder if I can. Don't know. I don't think I have rainfall rate on this anymore. Yeah, I don't think I have. I mean the. Oh wait. There we go. So here, just in the last few hours, it looks like to the south of Shreveport, they've got about 3 inches of rain in the last few hours. So pretty heavy rainfall, and even down into like Lufkin, pretty heavy rainfall. This is the last 12 hours of rainfall. So we've definitely finally got some good soaking rains across a large portion of the country where we really needed rainfall in a lot of areas. Drought has not been great. Wish I had a drought monitor graphic to show you guys, but I don't. Just kind of looking through some of these real quick. Yeah, still some storms with some slight rotation in them up and down this line, but again, nothing crazy like it was earlier. Yeah, that's mostly done there. Look at hail size. So there's definitely some storms with some hail still out there, but it doesn't look like really anything. I mean, it's not bigger than probably quarter size hail on any of these, if even that. And that's historical track, so that's gone. So I think these are pretty much just kind of raining themselves out. There's just, like I said, some instability still out there that these storms are going to try and eat up all along the front. But really, the loss of daytime heating and unimpressive dew points out to the east. It's a less favorable area than they were in earlier, where they had, mid 60 to 70-degree dew points earlier today in Arkansas and places like Missouri. And really the lower 60s, 50-degree dews out near Paducah. That's not as favorable of an environment.
New information, this severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
But again, no more tornado warnings right now. Tornado watch still does remain in effect for all these areas shaded in red. Again, this is a large swath of places all the way down from northern Illinois down into southern Arkansas, and then a couple of flash flood warnings down into Texas and Louisiana. But nothing, again, nothing all that impressive anymore. It's pretty much, for the most part, I think starting to wind down, which is a good thing. And hopefully, we won't see any more tornado warnings tonight. Yeah, but I think that's gonna wrap up my coverage tonight. I've been going about 3 hours or so. So certainly appreciate those of you guys that tuned in, and I hope to get to do more of these kind of live streams like this where I'm just tracking weather and stuff throughout the spring. Um, I enjoy getting to do it. It's a lot of fun. Like I said, I'm a weather enthusiast, and when I'm not out chasing, I'm probably watching the radar on my computer anyways. So why not try to give people a heads up while I'm doing that, and help give some people a heads up and give them a warning. Um, yeah, I had fun. Hope you guys enjoyed it as well. And sorry it was not as exciting, really. I expected it to be a little bit more exciting, at least a little bit longer tonight, but it doesn't look like that's happening. Kind of winding down, which is a good thing, especially after I was out till like 3 or 4 last night with the storms in Oklahoma. So yeah, but yeah, like I said, I think that's gonna wrap it up for me tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you enjoyed this video, or if you guys enjoyed the live stream, give me a thumbs up, and be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. That definitely helps out the channel, helps it grow, and lets me know that you guys enjoy this kind of content, and lets me know to keep doing it. So yeah, I appreciate all you guys watching. If you're still, like I said, if you're still in the red shaded area, the tornado watch that goes, I believe most of them are until midnight. Let me double check real quick before I jump off of here. Looks like midnight for that one, which is in the Arkansas. 4 a.m. actually for Southern Illinois, Southwest Indiana, Western Kentucky, Western Tennessee till 4 a.m. 4 a.m. for that one. And I think midnight for this one. $11 p.m. for this one up near St. Louis. So that'll be expiring here in the next 40 minutes, most likely. And then 4 a.m. in Northern Illinois. So yeah, if you're in any of those red shaded areas, have a way to receive watches, warnings, all that sort of thing. And yeah, like I said, mostly just rain at this point. Only 2 severe thunderstorm warnings, and those are going to be up into Illinois, pretty much. It looks like only Illinois. One in Missouri still left. But yeah. Don't know when I'm going to be live again next. I don't know when I'll be live again next. Doing this at least. And for sure, ham radio, don't know for sure next when. I've got a lot of stuff right now with work. Very, very busy, especially this time of year. Storm season is my busy time of year at work. So, yeah, if there's storms in Oklahoma, I gotta work. I'm not gonna be on here, unfortunately. But yeah, so like I said, I think that's gonna wrap it up. I'm getting definitely a little bit tired here. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. And hope to see you guys here again soon. And hopefully, I guess I can change that. That's no longer a tornado warning. I gotta get used to changing that back, or at least just changing the text at the top, the banner text. Hang on. Yeah, leave you guys with that image. But yeah, thank you guys for watching again. I really appreciate it. And like I said, if you enjoy this kind of content, leave a thumbs up, and that'll let me know that you guys enjoy it. And yeah, so I'll see you guys later. Y'all have a good night, and be safe. Like I said, if you're under the tornado watches, have a way to receive the latest. Have a way to receive the latest watches and warnings tonight. Weather radio, app on your phone, that sort of thing. Just have a way to receive those kind of warnings. Till next time, guys. Have a good night.